Hello.
Hello.
We have a visitor.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
We have a wild visitor from yonder. Becca is here and Super Strike with 45 months. Hello.
Oh, I can do the thing.
You can do the mask whilst covering up your logo for your company in very well done. Good effort. Super Strike, thank you for 45 months with the Prime. Hello, mate. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, all. How are we? Robert's here, Aaron's here, Dante's here, Newspawns is here, Evosia is here, Thunderbolt is here. Super Strike, of course, is here. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all. Happy Thursday. We've got some new scenery to check out. Joey's here. Hello, Joey. Sorry, I didn't mean to move the chair there. Sorry. They're quite comfy armrests, though, aren't they?
Really comfy.
They are quite comfy. Kenworth, thanks for the follow, buddy. Hello. Good afternoon. How are we doing, folks? Happy Thursday. Becca's just popped in after work to say hi.
Hi.
She stole me from you all last night. Although we had quite a nice evening. We ordered pizza and watched Gavin and Stacey. So it was a very lazy date night yesterday. Been taking a break from your PC for a while, but back now. Oh, Super Strike. Thanks for keeping the sub going, mate. Welcome back with the 45.
Everyone needs a break every now and again.
That's it. Yeah, break from me. Yeah, what? A break from what? Oh, I just need a break, do I? Nah, I don't need one of those. I don't know. I don't need a break.
Does.
Listening to the stream in the background while packing for other sports. Volunteer. Go GB Hockey.
Ooh.
Wonder if I ever told you the time I saved a guy's life on a hockey pitch. Probably have. Hope you have a good weekend, mate. If you're off for the weekend. Lilo's here as well. Hello, Lilo. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday, folks. I think Jamie streamed this scenery earlier, didn't he? But I'd already planned my stream with it. Otherwise, I probably would have saved it until tomorrow. But I'm excited to give it a go today.
Hi, Cam.
Hello, Cam. How are you?
Hello.
Hello there. Good to see you. Greetings from Santorini. Oh, well, Flight Sim Captain, you should be our resident expert then. You should be our resident expert. We'll go and have an explore around the actual island later. But I think there's quite a lot included in this, isn't there? Rev's here. Hello, mate. Good afternoon.
Hi,
Good
Rev.
to see you. Hello, hello. How are the pair of us? Yeah, we're all right, aren't we? We're all right. We're getting excited for Vegas now.
Yay.
It's less than 3 weeks until we head out to Vegas for Flight Sim Expo.
Less than 3 weeks now.
I know.
2 weeks and 6 days.
2 weeks and 6 days,
Nearly
correct.
2 weeks and 5 days.
So we're rather excited. We're looking forward to it. Yeah. 2 weeks and 5 days from now, we'll be like doing the last bits of packing and sorting stuff out, won't we? So yeah.
You'll be last minute packing everything.
No, I am not that guy. Although to be fair, I've not packed anything yet, which for me is crazy.
I have.
You have you? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have. You've been quite good actually.
Yeah, because I bought stuff specifically for
She's literally got a whole new wardrobe just for a trip to Vegas. It's crazy.
I don't have any summer clothes.
Well, now you do.
I do. So...
True. Dul's here. Hello, Dull. How you doing? Good to see you. And Kenworth as well. Welcome back, mate. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday, all. Yeah, we got some new scenery to try out. We've got the new Santorini by 29Palms, which released about 2.5 hours ago. So I scrambled to make sure I got it installed and got a flight picked for today. So, yeah, thought we'd give it a try. It's changed a lot. The last scenery that I had for here was the Just Sim one, which had the old terminal building. And this new terminal was being built. But it's changed even since then. They've got rid of the lovely bar. There used to be a bar at this airport where you could overlook the apron and have a drink. And they got rid of it. Who the hell made that decision? But yes, it's at least up to date now. So yeah, how's the day been? Yeah, it's been a busy day, but it's been good, thanks, mate. It's been good. Private Pilot's here as well. Hello.
Hi.
Saying the hellos. Still have the issue with the throttle quadrant not popping up in settings. I've got no idea what that could be, I'm afraid, my dude. Sorry, mate. Not a clue. Not a clue, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Give it a wiggle.
Give it a wiggle.
Yeah,
no
give it
idea.
a wiggle.
Tupini's here. Hello, Tupini. How are you?
Take
Hope
it
you're
out
well.
and put it back in again.
I've said all of it. I said like different USB things. I've done all sorts. I don't know. It might be broken if it's not working.
If all else fails, throw it at the wall.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, it works every time.
Flying in the A320 has shown that I need new rudder pedals, and I'm taking a suggestion to replace your old Cytex. Well, you know what I'm going to recommend. Wait, where's the logo? It's down there in this screen, down in the middle. You know what I'm going to recommend.
I
we
know.
got a sub.
Ooh,
Quick,
ooh,
go.
Ooh.
Sanjir with 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby.
Ow, I just hit myself in the face.
You just
with
bashed
it.
yourself in the face with the mask. Well
Yes.
done. Please don't injure yourself. Sanya, thank you very much, mate. 9 months is a Twitch baby to get the day started as well. Thank you, double sub and a 9-month anniversary. Welcome back. I just wiggled it and it's working now. There you go. I told you. I told you it'd be like a USB thing.
Yay! I fixed it.
There's something wrong with the USB cable or the actual connection. So yeah.
I totally.
Hopefully it's just the cable because that's a much easier fix, right? You've been to Santorini once ages ago. Yeah, I've done Santorini as well 5 years ago, and it was lovely. But the airport is very different now. If this is the up-to-date one, so yeah, very different, but it looks cool. Matei's here on YouTube. Hello, Matei. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're well. I don't know why. So for the month of May, folks, we are sponsored by AMD once again. Which we were a couple of months ago. I think it was back in March, maybe. And we've got the same kind of thing. So there should be a link down in the description. And if you also do !AMD, you'll get a link to that. So that should be live. You should be able to click on that link. This is just on Twitch, I believe. I don't think it's linked up to YouTube. But that will be there. And hopefully the title will automatically update and things in a bit. Oh, Davey baby, hello. It's a Wild Wriggles. Hello there, darling. 86 months. Hello. I've just read that comment. Maybe the fine aviating will improve with Becca in the flight deck. I'll be more flustered with her, Dave. With her around, Dave. So I don't know about that one. Love you. Thank you for the 86 months. That's ridiculous. 29Palms rendition is the most up to date. Well, considering it released 2.5 hours ago, I'd most certainly hope so. Taking the new SF Phoenix out for a sin. Downloaded Burbank. Nice. Only off to OKC as well. I haven't done OKC for ages. It's a nice one, Oklahoma. Tyler, good to see you as well. I forgot how to cancel the past 85 months. Well, just know that I love you. You're still amazed at the Chewy mask hasn't ran out of battery. So am I. We've got Tassos here. I'm working at Santorini Airport. This scenery is so realistic. Oh, there we go. We've got a real expert. Oh, gosh, and we've got a super chat on YouTube as well.
Super chat.
Matt, thank you for the £10 in Aussie dollars. Gonna be a good day because Chewy is streaming. Ah, that's sweet. You've got the more attractive Mrs. Chewy here right now, so it's an even better day. Thank you, mate. That's very kind. Let's celebrate their 20th super chat on a live stream, and I think that's your third one here on my live stream, Matt. So that's really kind of you. Thank you so much for the donation and the super chat, mate.
Generous man.
What a gentleman and a scholar. Matei's here, been watching you for a while, but kind of just stayed quiet. No worries. I've always got a phrase, Matei, that like people who lurk in streams and just watch but support quietly are like the backbone of any channel. So I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Good to see you.
Everyone's really flattering you today,
I
aren't
know,
they?
it's because you're here and they want to be nice. Normally they just bully me and say really mean things. Oh no, that's Kenko. They do that too. That's Kenko. Cam, I would click on that, but I don't want to bring up my personal eBay account, so you'll have to send a picture or something. Speaking of AMD, I know, Lilo, I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. Goofy's here as well on Twitch and Orbital as well. Hello, folks. Good to see you all. And Gaming, thank you very much indeed. That's an interesting username. Thank you for the follow. Cheers. Hi, Chewy. Hello. When was that account created? Account created? Okay, it's 10 days ago. We'll see on that one. Speaking of Kenko, did you see him land into Burbank? No. Do I need to ask? Probably not. Mangy's here. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, we're very well, both of us. We are good here, thank you. And Overrun. Well, that's just a normal Kenko stream, isn't it? Bless him. Oh, dear. Oh, Cammy, you got a picture of it. Nice. I'll have a look at it later. Oh, the 747-300 flight deck. Oh, this is the one that Gary's already been looking at for it. Oh. I don't know if I was meant to make that public. Oh, it's fine. Yes, Gary has had his eyes on. Gary from Simfest has had his eyes on this one for months. 4 months. Yes, he's been wanting it for ages. Whether it actually happens or not is another matter.
But you can buy it on PayPal credit.
Should we give it a go?
Yeah, we can do that. PayPal credit.
Screw weddings.
$4.50 each.
It'll probably be cheaper than a wedding.
Yeah, $4.50 each.
Yeah, let's give it. Yeah.
$4.50 a month.
You got it here, chat. Screw the wedding. We're going to buy a flight deck. There we go.
Happy days.
There we go. Brilliant. Luke's here on YouTube as well. Hello, Luke.
Where are we
Good to see
put
you.
it?
In the garden.
Whose garden?
Outside yours. Nobody will question it. Yeah. Nobody will question it.
Can we actually?
No.
Oh. Well, you pinky promised.
Yes, I mean, as much as I would love to, I have the knowledge of how to create those things as some. Well, I don't have any knowledge. Anyway, planes flying, flight sim, sceneries, things today. Yes, so we got some new scenery out. We've got the new Santorini by 29Palms, which cost me all of £16 and 10 pence. I didn't get it for free. I just paid for it full price. £16 and 10 pence on the Contrail store. And so we're going to fly Voltaire today up to Thessaloniki, which is always a fun place to fly. Ah, Joel, hello.
Hi, Joel.
It's a wild 49 months. Hello, mate. You got to watch the clip. Oh, do I actually? Okay, I'll watch it in a second. Hello. It's less than 3 weeks to go, mate.
2 weeks and 6 days.
2 weeks and 6 days, mate. What? We need to work it out. When do you actually get in again? You're going to be lumped with this one on the Friday, Joel, I think. I think you and Ali are going to be lumped with this one on the Friday whilst I'm working for the setup.
Andrew.
I think there's going to be quite a few people around, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there'll be people around. Yeah, we're getting excited, but we'll work out a plan. Mate, thank you for the tier 2. Right, I need to watch this clip and then we should actually get flying today. But yeah, this is the route. So we're doing Voltaire, 42.75, out of Santorini, up to Thessaloniki. Should be about an hour or so each way. So there we go.
In the wee hours.
In the wee hours. Right, let's have a look.
In the wee hours of Thursday morning.
Watching? I've not got any volume on this.
Doing this on purpose. I know.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear it.
There's a truck there.
Oh, look at how much. Why has he got such low fuel? And why is he 4 red on the pappies? And why is he at 190 knots? What's he doing? Why is he flaps up? What's he doing?
Thank you so much. Get it down. Just get it down. Reversers.
He's at 190 knots with no fuel
Manual braking.
and no flat. He's simulating a flat failure into a 1700 meter runway.
Gifted. It's not slowing down.
Manual brakes.
He's not gone full reverse.
The plane is not slowing down.
No, but it's not going to.
The reversers didn't activate them bloody selves.
They did
bang.
activate. They were just in idle. Why wouldn't you go? So, what? Okay, so he's gone auto brake max. Why wouldn't he?
Be nice.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult sometimes to be nice. I love Ian with all my heart. Why would you simulate a flat fade? I mean, he can't get mad at people who question his flying when he deliberately does this kind of thing, because that's a 1700 meter runway, which is difficult even with flat 40 sometimes to make sure that you're at a good speed by the end of the runway. Then when you're, I mean, there are so many questions. Why would you not go max manual braking? And he left the thrust reversers in idle. I mean, I don't think the thrust reversers will actually do anything potentially to contribute to the stop distance, but they're not going to help. They're not going to do any harm, are they? Oh, Ian. He can't get angry about people being mean to him on stream when he does that kind of stuff. He can't. I feel like poor old Ian's starting to get a little bit tired of people taking the mickey out of him on his streams. But with that kind of stuff, like, come on. Come on. Leo! It's great entertainment, though. We can't deny it. Leo, thank you for the 12 months. I love you, buddy. Thank you so, so, so much. I appreciate you a lot, mate. You absolute beauty. Hello, mate. Thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary, my dude. Happy anniversary. Right, I'm going to get in the sim, folks. Becca's enjoying using the mask. I can tell.
I always do.
You're more generous than I am with the mask. I just do like a quick...
It's like my only job.
It's true.
When I'm
no,
here.
It's not. No, it's not your
When
only
I'm
job.
down here.
Oh dear, that.
What did you...
Well, there was a Voltaire that just went into the sky and then its landing gear went weird.
I missed...
Anyway, now, you guys know that I love Ian with all my life, and his content is some of the funniest around, and he always takes things in good stride. But I've just been getting the impression that Ian might be starting to get a little bit tired with people making comments at him recently. I felt really guilty after that whole NTSB thing I did the other day. I was like, oh, maybe that was a little bit too far, and I was a little bit mean there. So I've been kind of like cautious of things, but then when that kind of stuff goes on, I'm like, come on. Come on. Right, let me just mute my Discord as well, otherwise that's going to ping me all day. Doug, hello, 49 months. Are those batteries forever? It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's wild.
They go down quicker when I'm here.
Yeah, that's true. Becca, if the battery stops working whilst you're using it, I'm going to be sad. Doug, I love you. Thank you for the 49 months. Don't.
Oh, it was stuck.
Yeah, Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I didn't make it stuck.
Anyway, welcome to the new 29Palms Santorini scenery. So as I say, this literally just released. So I'm kind of having my first real impressions of it at this exact moment. Now, this airport's changed a lot since I was here 5 years ago in real life and since the Just Sim scenery. One of the big differences that we've got is the actual parking. So beforehand, a couple of years ago, everything at Santorini would park at a 90-degree angle to what it is now. So they would park, you know, kind of facing this way on the apron. The other big thing is that whilst this terminal was being built, just here, the old terminal was. And the best thing about that old terminal was the fact that they had a little, like, a decking area where there was a bar or a cafe, so you could grab a drink, go out to the decking, and just look over the apron and watch the aircraft.
This looks
And
a bit
they've got,
boring now,
I mean,
doesn't
look at it. That is the most boring design I think I've ever seen for a building in my life. I don't think I've seen many more buildings that look that boring, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I don't know what. It's a real I mean, it's nothing against the scenery, because it's... JW, thank you for the 1,250 bit. Never going to hit those notes.
Whee!
Oh, good. The command's working as well. Yay, that's good that that's working. JW, holy moly, that's very generous. Thank you, mate. 1,200. That's insanely generous, and we are 91% through to a level 2 hype train.
Ooh.
I will forever remember that stream when I first discovered that. Petros says, yeah, before Fraport took over. Oh, so are they the people to blame? So I'm not knocking the 29Palms scenery by any memes. Memes? By any memes for that. By any means, because obviously they're just doing the realistic rendition of the scenery. But who the hell thought that was a good idea?
Are all those cars the same car?
Probably. Looks like we've got the little thing here, and yeah, this is still all the same. Have they got the little cafe bit outside? Yeah, that's still there. There was a little cafe thing here. Which is quite nice. You've got a little garden area. There's
Look
little
at those
ATC.
trees.
Look at all those trees.
There's some nice trees.
You've got the ATC tower.
Hello, Greek Benny.
Yeah, you've got all of that. You've got the fuel bits here. God, that is a lot of fuel trucks for such a small airport. It looks alright, doesn't it? It looks alright. Oh, Heavy, thank you very much indeed. Cheers for the 100-bit cheer to take us through the level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, mate.
Is it through?
It's, oh wait, no, is it 97%? Oh, it's not, it's 97%.
Teetering on the edge.
Oh dear. Yeah, well, okay, Tassos, before, yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I visited here in 2019, and I thought I'd been transported back to the 1970s. It was quite a shocking airport, I won't lie, but, yeah. John Michael's here as well on YouTube. This was the first go around, didn't get over at all, just stalled it. Oh dear. SR88 is here as well. Hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And JW, there we go. You're all filth. I like going over the edge. Yeah, you do, you naughty boy. JW, thank you, mate. Oh, and they've got the building over the other side. They've got the best house in Greece still there.
Oh.
Oh,
Why is it in a mountain?
It would be really cool to live there, wouldn't it, I reckon? And Belega, thanks for your follow. Cheers.
Runway.
Yeah, that's like my dream. Maybe not like
you
2 o'clock in the
complain
morning,
you don't
but...
sleep as it is.
No, it's fine. The sultry tones of aviation and the beautiful smells of jet fuel would send me to sleep every night. For sure.
You've got the sound of an engine already getting you to sleep.
That's true with your snoring. It's unbelievable. It's like a freaking V8 engine.
And not enough for you.
No, weirdly enough. Anyway, what were we saying? Initial impressions, scenery so far. Apron looks nice. We've got custom textures and stuff on here. Looks like we've got custom stop positions and stuff as well. So that's cool. Obviously, we've got nice little details with, you know, trucks and stuff and a bit of ground clutter around the place, which we always like to see. And they've gone to the extent of modelling, you know, the little surrounding areas. This place is always just slammed with cars. It's wild.
I don't feel they're all the same.
This is unrealistic here because there's no way there would be car parking spaces. Unbelievably not. Or at least when I was there, it was impossible to get anything anywhere nearby the airport. But it's still cool to see. So it's nice to see that they've got those details included. And as you can see, we've got the runway and everything. Super thin runway, only 30 meters wide. But I think 29Palms, if I'm not mistaken, they've gone some more detail, haven't they? I think they've like done some stuff around the island as well. But we can go and check that out later.
Hi, Joey.
So there we go. People are saying hello, hello, hello. Do they fly in here at night? Yeah, I've seen people fly. I've seen airlines fly here at night.
Sideways.
So yeah. Anyway. Right, I'm going to go and start to get things set up, chat. The only thing that I've not found is a GSX profile. Is that a right? That was a decisive right.
No, I'm going to go.
She's going to go now.
I'm bored of you.
Thanks, we're bored of you too.
Yeah, I'm bored of all of
Bye.
you. I kind of asked for that one.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely asked for that one.
Oh,
Come on, old dear. Come on, dearest. Come on. Come on.
you're older than me
Well, you're...
by about 80 years.
Maybe,
Ow.
yeah, you're right. Should we call an ambulance? You okay there?
You're in it.
Do you want me to kiss it better?
Yeah.
No. Don't put your feet on stream. People will get really excited then.
Oh, hello.
Right. Well, thank you for visiting us.
I will text Ali.
Yes. Yes.
Joey is leaving, Becca's staying, right?
I'm sorry, chat. I'm afraid you're going to be stuck with me. I do apologise. I know that's not a good end of the bargain, but what can I say? But I'm going to set this to go in 18 minutes, and then I'm just going to get this going.
Right.
Load aircraft with GSX.
Bye.
Bye, love you. Bye. Drive safely home, please. Thank
I
you.
will.
Goodbye. Right. I don't think there's a GSX profile for this airport, folks. So I don't think there's going to be like any walk-in stands or anything. It's just going to be a bus, which is a bit annoying. What did I miss? Just relationship banter. Relationship banter. Is the cable car inserted? Oh, I've got no idea. No idea. Santorini has the most IKEA-like terminal. Yeah, it is like Fraport came in here and put a flat pack terminal up, isn't it? This was literally just the bare foundations when I was here 5 years ago, and there was like a crane above it and everything. So it's good to see that it's now open. I'm guessing it is anyway. There's a GSX profile on Contrail. Oh, there is! Oh, faff. Oh. Why wasn't it included in the actual scenery itself? Oh, damn it. Oh, well, whatever. I could reset GSX, but I think it will faff things up now, won't it? We'll just leave it. It's already fueling and stuff. As long as we can, maybe we can get it for the return flight, just for deboarding. So, yeah. Where can I find all the mods that you use? Most of the add-ons that I use, I've done a YouTube video with it, with like my utility add-ons. I don't have a list of everything that I use. But yeah. You can just download it and just reload Coartal. Yeah, but remember that there's stuff with GSX and the Phoenix, and I don't want it to mess up, and we're fueling now, so it'll mess. Yeah, that's it. It'll mess with the 320 on it. Okay, so I'll catch up with chat in just a moment. Let me just go and make sure that I've got things loaded. So that's coming all on board. Let's go and have a look at the flight plan today. He landed with 200 kilograms of fuel into... Oh, I don't even need to ask who that's about, do I? Bye, Becca. Drive safe. Love you. Bye, 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 bye. So, today we are V74275 on the 30th of May. Santorini to Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki. A320 EC NOP today. I've gone with a cost index of 15. Zero fuel weight 57.5, takeoff 62.4, landing at 60 tons. Flight level 320 for the cruise, 53-minute flight time. That's going to use about 2.3 tons of fuel. We're going to take 5.1 with us today, which should be loading on now. They're using runway 15 at Santorini, which is a bit of a shame because it doesn't mean we get to do that cool VOR arrival, but hey, it'll be a nice departure. So 15 out on a Netis 1 whiskey. And then a Lekpo arrival for 16 at Thessaloniki today. So that is what we have got in store today. I'm going to go and get some fuel pumps on. And then we'll go and check the overhead. There's not a tremendous amount more that I need to do on there at the moment. We've not finished fueling, so that's fine. Go and stick some bits on. How's everybody's day been? Are we all good? I hope we are all well and having a good day so far. We released a small update for the sim earlier on. You might have noticed there's a new version. So MSFS is now on version 1.37.19.0. There's literally just one patch note. It was a very small update, but it was just a hot fix for something. So small little updates. If you do load into the sim and you suddenly get an update today, it'll just be that. That's all it'll be. All right. So Danielle's here on YouTube as well. Hello, good to see you. Oh, there's a harbour. Oh, okay. We'll have a look at that a little bit later and see. I'll have a look at that a little bit later. Right. AOC menu. Let's go and get some weather requested. I was going to fly down to Barcelona today myself, actually, in the Embraer for the new city update, but we might do that tomorrow. Right, so weather data, how's it looking? So the winds are variable at 3 knots, few clouds at 1,000 feet, temperature 21, dew point 17, QNH is 1012. So if I do that 1012. Jesuits Ends, again, have a look at my video, mate. It's all on there. Irish Mad Lad, hello, I have a question. I'm very frustrated. I'm trying to put waypoints into the FMC, but I'm getting invalid entry or entry doesn't exist. It's most likely that you've probably got old navigation data and are trying to input new waypoint names or something like that in. I'm guessing that's what it might be. In terms of like the passengers and the realistic luggage, that's all GSX. FS Dream Team's GSX for that one. There we go. There's the passengers. Oh, that's a lag spike and a half. Have you tested the new Simbrief performance calculators? I mean, I've seen how they work, but I've not tested. I don't really know like how accurate it is. Because I don't know where they've got the data from. Right, so let's go and get things loaded into here. So we are VOE 4275 today. Cost index I've just gone with 15. Cruising flight level 320. I think fueling's complete now, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm just going to go... Yeah, Ben. Oh, actually, I think I should be able to do it now because I saved this. So let me go that and that. Then let's see if that fixes it. There we go, fixed. Sorry, Ben. We'll go and get the preliminary details in the init B page. So 57.5 and 31.6. And then the fuel is 5.1. Good. Some people compared it with the IRL performance tools, and it's actually pretty accurate. Cool. I trust the performance calculator of the aircraft creator since they know the performance of the aircraft. Simbrief might not be as reliable. Yeah, I don't know where they've got their data from, so I'm not too sure. I couldn't really comment on it. So yeah. No, Jesui, because airlines wouldn't even allow you to do it. If you're unless you could provide your pilot's license, they wouldn't let you in. Most companies have an SOP that they wouldn't even allow somebody who's not part of their company to go in the flight deck. So no, it wouldn't happen, mate. Right, so 1.5 for depart. I mean, surely with these winds we can go off 3.3 for departure. Surely, it's variable at 3 knots. There's no ATC here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going on a 3.3 for departure. Oh, yeah, no, you are right. 1.5 has the DME arc departure. Okay, all right, scratch that. So Netis 1 whiskey. And then I'm going to double check the stuff for the arrival. Just going to double check to see if Thessaloniki is using 1.6 still. They were earlier. I'm facing performance FPS issues with the Universe A320. Any ideas on this? We've seen a few people reporting some FPS things with the Ini build, so it might not just be you. I don't know any status on it or anything. Yeah, there you go, Charlie. Just do AMD, mate, and then that'll link you into it. Yeah, so folks, if you did missed it, this is specifically just for you folks who are on Twitch at the moment. But if you are on Twitch for the month of, well, for all of June, from today until the end of June, we are sponsored by AMD once again, which is absolutely awesome. We did a sponsorship thing with AMD back in March, I believe it was. And yeah, so there's that link, !AMD, available on Twitch. For those of you who are on YouTube, I can post a link for you as well if you did want to check it out, although it's not officially on there. Yeah, go and have a look. You can check out some of the deals that they've got running at the moment with AMD. So we're in via LECPO, so I've got a LECPO 2 Foxtrot. which takes us to Ladad, I think. Let's see if that's going to work. I don't, I'm afraid, Daquan. Sorry, mate. I don't. I have to check your control bindings and things. Right, let me just check this. Yeah, that looks all correct. Good. So it's gonna be, well, what's, okay, so the transition altitude out of here is 5,000. I'm gonna set that as our initial climb because there's nothing else on here. No worries, Dal. No worries, no worries. You got the route of Navigraph. Yeah, I don't know, I'm afraid then, mate. Do you still stream on Twitch or only on YouTube? Alex, I'm dual streaming right now, so I stream on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. So you'll probably hear me speaking to some people that you can't see their messages from, and that's because they're Twitch viewers. And it'll be the same on Twitch. Sometimes you folks on Twitch might hear me speaking to somebody and you're like, where's that comment? And it's because it'll be somebody on YouTube. I do try and differentiate them, but it's easier said than done sometimes. Right, okay, so that's the routing in. And that's all fine. We could go and get some performance with the preliminary figures, I guess. Don't see why not. 1.5 flap config. I'll do packs on. Sync that. Calculate. It's giving me, still giving me flap 1, flex 60, 130, 135, 135. So we'll send that across to the MCDU. 130, 135, 135, 5,000 for the transition out. That's fine. 0.4 flex 60, good. Good, good. Right, we're going to do a wind request, and then we'll just confirm that takeoff data once we get the final load sheet through. But that shouldn't be too much longer, because it looks like all the bags are pretty much set to go. Now, when do you folks reckon is a good idea for me to restart GSX? Do we reckon once boarding completes? Before pushback? That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Oh, look. Oh, see, that Aegean's going off 3-3. Whee! That's cool. That's a nice departure to see. That was good timing going outside. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. Sorry. Okay, I need to find this GSX profile then, don't I? I need to find it. Most of the pilots here in Santorini every time request a VMC departure with a right turn after takeoff to fly over Caldera for the view. Yeah, we're going to do the DME arc departure on 1.5. I guess it's a nice idea to do it because I've never done it before. How do we even do it? That's a question. Climb on Santorini radial 146 to 7 DME. Oh, this is a faff of a departure. That's a long way out, and then it's a 10 DME arc ring to Netis. God. Can we not just do a 3-3 departure and then do a 3-3 arrival as well, chat? Because the 3-3 arrival's the more fun one. But this departure is just a pain. I mean, to be fair, I don't know, we might get better views. The winds are variable at 3 knots. So it doesn't matter. Oh, company message. That's the final load sheet. That was quick. So 57.5 good. We don't need to do our takeoff data again. And 30.7. So we've just got a slight change in the CG. So we'll just need a new trim value. Which is down 0.2. So I'm just going to enter that. You don't actually need to enter this, but we'll just do so as a reminder. Okay, good. I'm going to get the APU started, and then we're pretty much ready to go. It's a fast SID. After passing 3,000 feet, you can proceed to Netis. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll depart 1.5, but not actually do the whole SID. There's like nobody else here. Okay, so APU's coming online. Incarnate, hello, mate. What's the AMD upgrades in the title about? So for this next month, from today until the end of June, we are sponsored by AMD. AMD is sponsoring the channel and sponsoring my Twitch streams. So if you do !AMD, you can have a look at some of the deals that they've got on right now to Potentially save yourself some cash if you're thinking of upgrading your CPU. There you go. There's the link. Right. Do I need to load up Contrail then? Get this GSX profile. This is just on Twitch. This command is available because that's officially where the sponsorship is. However, I will just link it to you manually if you did want to take a look on YouTube. Right. Where is it then? I've installed it. Configuration, is it? Install GSX profile. Right, that should be good to go now. I'll just double check it. God, look how many GSX profiles I've got. Just a few. LGSR, 29Palms. Good. Right. So now I just need to restart Coatl, don't I? Which will take a second. Oh, awesome, Lilo. Nice. Andrew, hello, mate. Good to see you. Right, good. So that's now back. APU is available. So if I stick that onto the bleed, get rid of the external power. If I go beacon light on... Yes, GSX is working again. Nice. Go Swissport because we were using them earlier. Stick our transponder on, and then I think we are ready to go. Yeah, ready to go. No, I don't want to interrupt the pushback. I've just said that. What's it doing? Is the GSX profile broken? Let me guess.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What the hell was that about? Never seen that before. It's fine. Greek Gary is getting into position. Very good. So we're going to be pushing back nose right then, aren't we? We'll exit the ramp here. And then taxi down to the end. Blame Rev. I thought every profile was yours. You're going the wrong way. There we go. Goofy, that's not something to joke about. Somebody died. A poor person lost their life. Locking the gear. Good. Does Unicom is Unicom proximity limited? It's 15 nautical miles. To be fair, if you're going to JFK, you should be on CTAF anyway. Right, facing north.
Release pocket brakes, please.
Okay. Oh, let me get the sub, and then I will do just that. Rally Panther, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. Rally, brand new sub on a Thursday evening. That's really kind of you, mate. Thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Santorini traffic, Voltaire 4275, stand, I can't remember the number. Push and start facing north on Delta. And it's stand 4. Santorini. There we go. Right, parking brake release. Have I ever done an FNO before? No, actually, I haven't. I haven't. They're too late for me. They always start at like 11 PM on a Friday night. I will have done a 60-hour week by then, so new. Right, starting the clock then, and we'll start number 2. Ignition start switch. Make sure they're at idle, thank you. There we go. Yes, they're at idle. I recalibrated these and I faffed with it. Good, right. There we are, we're on our way. Let's get this show on the road. So we're not actually going to do the full SID then. We're going to climb out to 3,000 and then make the turn. And just proceed direct to Netis. We'll do a right-hand turn direct Netis.
Gentlemen, welcome aboard our...
Welcome aboard our...
Pay attention to illuminate...
Real Fly, very well. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Okay, avail on number 2, starting number 1. It'd be really cool if Gary gave, like GSX gave clearances for each engine. And like told you, like if in a GSX profile you could have realistic engine start procedures in. And Gary or GSX told you which engine to start and stuff.
Please set parking brakes.
Alright, parking brake set. We have a very exciting few months for us flight simmers. Oh yes. The rest of 2024 is going to be very exciting. I am confident of that. I'm interested to see how the GSX passenger seating feature will work. Honestly, I'm going to disable it because I just think it's going to take up too much performance for what it's worth.
I'm looking here.
I'll let you get through before I push. Oh, thanks, Mac. Cheers, mate. That's very kind. Right, that looks like 2 good engine starts. So, APU bleed off, APU master switch off.
Tow track disconnected. Bypass be removed.
Select all of that.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Trim. Water brake max. So it's Charlie and Kilo, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry. It's going to be, yeah, Charlie and Alpha. Bravo holding point. Charlie, Alpha, Bravo. There's the hand signal. Thank you, GSX. Santorini traffic. Volatility 4275 taxiing by the apron. Charlie, Alpha, Bravo holding point. Runway 15. It's automatically disabled if the cockpit door is closed, and the performance impact will be less than during boarding as the cabin passengers won't send any commands over SimConnect. Oh, okay. Well, that's really good that that factor has been thought about then. Oh, cool. All right. Well, I might give it a go then. Did you get it sorted, Mac? Well done, mate. The GSX accents are completely off. Hey, I'd rather at least have some accents than no accents at all and just the same voice like we had for so many years. I don't miss those days. I'll do a quick brake check. Good. There's more accents coming for the cabin crew. Nice. Okay, clear on the right. Control check. Pilot Pro, hello buddy, how you doing? Good evening, Green Dot as well. Hello. Good timing. We're just taxiing out for departure. Out of the new Santorini. So does this taxiway go all the way down to the end? Oh, there's a massive X there, so let's not do that. Jamie had double sceneries appearing. That's probably because he had the Just Sim Santorini still installed via his content manager. But no, I don't have that issue. Give the cabin a ding and get him to hurry up. Yeah, it'd most likely be because he forgot to uninstall the Just Sim one. There you go. To be fair, I did make a conscious effort to check it before loading into the scenery today.
Cabin crew seats.
Right, cabin crew suits for takeoff. There we go.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Good. Cheers, mate. Right, all the lights. TARA's onto there. And reset that. Santorini traffic, Volaterra 4275 departing runway 15, departing to 3,000 feet. Then we'll take a right turn direct Netis. Okay, let's get going. So we're not going to do the full SID because it's a faff. Oh, those runway textures are weird. What's that about? Is that like a shadow? That looks like there's like a shadow. What's that about? That looks weird. I don't think it is, but it looks a bit weird. Right, okay. So lights, that's all good. Start the chrono. Let's get flying. The real one's the same. Oh, okay. Not a very long runway, this. Manflex 60 SRS, order thrust blue. knots. Positive climb. Gear up. Nav. Off we go. So we'll, oops, a little bit aggressive. We'll climb out on that radial then, shall we? Be boring and stick the autopilot in so we can enjoy the view. Oh, look at that. So that's where when I came here, I stayed down there. That was stayed somewhere along this beach. Thrust, climb, climb. Speed's coming up. I haven't checked what the MSA is. That could probably be helpful. Let's do that after I just take the flaps that way. I'm being an idiot. Oh, we should be fine. It's 3.5. Okay, I'll wait until we're above MSA and then I'm going to make the turn. You park. Someone has parked in your spot. Put a note on their car. Let's make the turn. Keep the climb going. I'd put a note on their car. Any news on the A321? Nope. Right, going to set standard. Once, twice, 3 times. Ground spoilers.
Santorini traffic.
Oh no, flight simulations.
Taking off runway 15.
Oh dear.
After 2 knots, Santorini.
So we've gone heading select, basically just to give ourselves an early turn for Netis. And there we go. If we go nav now, it'll do it. Right, we'll clear ourselves all the way up to cruise. Nobody here to stop us. So dash dot, open climb there. So we've got thrust climb, open climb, nav. We're on standard. Lights are looking good. We're going to have a look out the window. There we are. There's the airport. Which aircraft do you prefer flying, Innie, Neo, or Phoenix? I don't know if I have a preference over the two. I certainly prefer hand flying the Innie over this, if I'm honest. Has there been any further news from PMDG about the 777? Nope. Yeah, so my hotel was somewhere down here when I came to Santorini. It was quite nice. Nice to be on the beach. Beautiful. Look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm pausing the alerts. Shannon Controller, thanks for the follow. Cheers. And we'll go and get some music going. Turn some... Oh, well, that's quiet. There we go. Right, turn that off. Seatbelts can come off as well. Beautiful. There we go. We're on our way. Did you cut the corner much? Yeah, apparently it's quite normal here that they'll ask for like a right-hand turn early, so they climb to like 3,000 feet and then make a right turn. So that's what I done. Instead of doing the whole departure with the DME arc. Beautiful. Look at that view. That looks great. Okay, I'm actually quite glad we did a 1-5 departure with those views. Oh, Jax, that's good to hear. To sort that view out as well, don't I? Beautiful island. Is it busy? Oh, there might be an event on. Are random events programmed into flight sims? Engine fires, bird strikes. You can get it with some add-ons. It's not by default, not in default aircraft, but you can with some third-party aircraft. You can do it. Kaio's here. Good to see you, mate. Hello. Cool. My T-Lod's at 200, but it looks pretty blurry. I'm not going to lie. Is it just me? I wonder why that is. Don't know if it's just this island or... Servers being slow? Could be. Yeah, it's... Terrain doesn't look great at all. It's hopping all over the shop. It's weird. Didn't have that before today's update. So cruising altitude 32,000 today. 32,000 feet. You're on our way to JFK from Tenerife from JFK. Nice. Good. Right. Nothing else we need to really do then. So we will fly back into Santorini. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the terrain. Looks completely off. Oh well. I'll see if anything's like being reported, but I don't think so. Oh, there's a new update to the Antonov. New update to the Antonov's come out, folks. Memory optimization. Oh, okay, there's just a few things. Just a couple of things. Nice, good to see, though. Sorry for the 225, yeah. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Good. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be quite a nice flight time. It's saying at the moment we're going to be landing, well, on the hour. So that's 45 minutes. So that'll be 1900. 1900 Zulu for our arrival. That's what it's saying. Still praying for an ATR update. Yeah, I don't know about anything to do with that. I would love an ATR update as well. I won't lie to you. I'm just going to have a look at some other options. Okay, that's not an RNAV, but then again, neither of them are. Right, we'll just stick with the 2 Foxtrot. Still no separate throttles for the AN225. I don't know if it's actually possible to do in the sim, so I wouldn't count on it. It's so much easier if they can just be bound on either side. You've got to remember that 99.9% of players in MSFS aren't going to have 6 throttle quadrants levers. Yeah, I don't know why the terrain looks so bad. It's weird. Be alright, but oh well. Views still look good. Better than other sims still. I saw Jamie's 777 stream in X-Plane in the Flight Factor. It was the ironic moment when he said that he was really enjoying being back in X-Plane again, and then all the screens turned off in the aircraft. Anyone who plays Flight Simulator needs to be liquidated. Dave, we are one community here, thank you. Pilot is a pilot. Did you find out in the end if you are working at Expo? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm working at Expo. Now. Oh no, Barry, it was the comedic timing of it. It's always how it goes. The beauty of live television, or in this instance, live streaming. You'll say something and then like the comedic timing of it is brilliant. So yeah, so I am working at Expo, which is awesome. Business class? No. Although Becca's best friend knows the pilot, knows the captain, so there might be a chance of an upgrade, but knowing us, it'll probably just be for Becca. Which will be fine. She's never flown business before, so yeah. Is the LGSR scenery available? Yes, I paid full price for it. It released like 3 hours ago. It released at 4 PM UK time, 1500 Zulu on Contrail. There you go, Rev. Do you have any fun Vegas events outside of the expo, like Grand Canyon? No, because I don't have a tremendous amount of free days. We land at like 2 PM on Wednesday. So by the time we're through the airport, it'll probably be like 5 PM. So probably just try and just stay awake. Maybe go out for a meal, me and Becca on Wednesday evening. Try and stay awake. Then Thursday is a free day, but that's when a lot of people get in. And then I've got a work meal in the evening on Thursday. Friday, I'll be working all day with the setup for the event. Saturday will be the event, and then we've got another event, like a separate event in the evening. Did the AMD thing just come up on the screen, by the way? And then, so that's Saturday. Then Sunday is the event, is FS Expo and Pack Down as well. As soon as it finishes, and then Monday I've got free, but I'm hoping on Monday I can just spend it by the pool. I would just love one day this year spent by a pool somewhere. I've not booked any holiday off or anything, so yeah. And then Tuesday we fly back. Where's the music on YouTube? I don't have any music playing on YouTube because there's no way to bypass copyright stuff on there, but there is on Twitch. Very well, Alpaca. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, the 0.1% with 6 throttle quadrants. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that's working. Microsoft not flying you out there? Yeah, Microsoft are flying me out there, but I'm not flying business class. To be fair, I mean, I don't know whether they would anyway, but I doubt they would. But I booked my tickets separately anyway, because at the time I didn't know if I was going to be working at the event or whether I would just be there as myself. So yeah. Fast the Pro, hello there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the follow. And Hyperfin. There is another class. Sorry, Benny. We can't all earn as much as you do. Sorry. I'm still offering you Becca's hand in marriage for your pension, though. Hyperfin, thank you for the 7 months. Squawking 0007, very good. As long as it's not the, well, as long as it's not 7 at the start and the second one across. Thank you, mate. Do you work for Microsoft? Yeah, I'm one of the Microsoft Flight Simulator community managers. So, streaming is my second full-time job. Works for me, otherwise it's money to the government. Oh, there we go. Hey, Two-Tone! 31 months! I love you, Benny. Thank you very much. Cheers, my dude. 31 months, mate. I'm so excited. 20 days to Vegas. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's weird. I woke up this morning, actually, with kind of like the realization that it's almost here. It's like I've booked everything, but it's not almost felt real that I've been going yet. But today is like, now that we're within 3 weeks, now it kind of feels like, okay, we're getting there now. So I think once I finish the stream tonight, I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm probably just going to chill in bed, put something on YouTube or something in the background, and kind of make a list of some of the stuff that I want to make sure that I don't forget. Mr. Organised here that I am. So, yeah. Thank you very much for the subs, guys. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Faster Pro, please keep the chat in English. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you win some money. Oh, I don't know if I'll be gambling in Vegas. I'll have to gamble a bit, you know. I remember for Becca's birthday a couple of years ago, we went to the Hippodrome in London, and we just, you know, I don't know what it was. We'll probably, you know, like maybe we'll split like $100 between us. Have a bit of fun on blackjack and a bit of roulette and stuff, and just kind of, you know, but I'm not going to spend a tremendous amount on gambling. You kind of have to when you're in Vegas, but it's like, it's just spending money, you know. I don't mind if I lose it, kind of thing. So yeah, play a round of poker or two with the Simfest lads. Well, I'm going to be so busy working at the event, I don't think I'm going to have a tremendous amount of free time, to be honest with you. As I say, I've only got some of Thursday and hopefully all of Monday free. Apart from that, I'm working pretty much the whole time. So, yeah. It'll be good. Dorrigan, thanks for the follow as well. Cheers, welcome, mate. That's it. Yeah, just spend a little bit just to say that you've gambled in... I mean, I've already done it in Vegas, but... I've already gambled in Vegas, but Becca obviously hasn't, so, you know, I'm sure we will for that. So I can't wait. It's going to be good. Right, Mac Alt Star. That should change to Alt Cruise in a second. Oh, God, what are we cruising at? I don't like that going all the way down. Mark 0.74. No thanks. No thanks. You're all right. I mean, it's not a very long flight, but... Let's go 7.7. That's fine. That'll be alright. And then what are we looking at for the descent? 75/270. I reckon that'll be alright with the spacing for Mac. I could go... Well, what I'll do is I'll go 7/280. I'm not going to lie, I hate this song, so I'm going to skip it. Sorry, White Stripes. Not a fan of that one. Good, right, so top of descent is in about, what's that, 18 minutes or so. Good. Good. It's update for MSFS was stuck, and now MSFS is deinstalled. Oh. I don't know really what to say. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've actually never played poker before. Never played poker before. I'm thinking of putting a fair bit of money into MSFS in terms of aircraft, scenery, and add-ons, but I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Do you recommend I do this considering MSFS's 2024 is fast approaching? I cannot state anything to do with, like, add-on compatibility for MSFS 2024 that isn't already public information. If you have a look on the MSFS website at the 2024 FAQ, there's a statement on there, but unfortunately I can't speak about anything else to do with it, just for work purposes, mate, I'm afraid. Yeah, and I mean, I can't really speak on behalf of individual developers either, because I've got no idea what third-party developers are planning to do for MSFS 2024. Will the Phoenix ever add the winglet? Oh, do you mean the sharklets? I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, no, honestly, Alpaca, I genuinely haven't. Have you seen X-Plane 12 new update 12.1? No, I haven't, mate. No, I don't play X-Plane. Will you be streaming for the rest of the week? Streaming tomorrow, and that'll be the last stream of the week. I never really stream on the weekends. I streamed last weekend, but that was because my girlfriend was away, but she's back this weekend, so, yeah. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, but that's it. Dave, we're not far out. We're going to be flying over Athens shortly, and then we're heading that way. Yeah, where are you? Ah! Right over the Skopelos VOR. There you are. So, yeah. There we are. Very well, Nate. How you doing, buddy? Was just thinking more from a simmer perspective. Yeah, I know, mate. I just, unfortunately, with questions like that, I have to very much be careful with work. Bad news if it's not public information. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. It just means that for contractual obligations, I can't state anything that's not already public information. That's pretty self-explanatory when you've got a job, right? Especially when it's, like, related to what we're speaking about now. It's not an indication as to whether it's good or bad news. It just means that I can't speak about it. And I'll be honest with you, the reason why I can't speak about it is because I don't know anything anyway. I genuinely don't. Even if I did know something about it, I wouldn't be allowed to say anything if it's not already public information, but I can quite assuredly tell you that I don't know any information about it. And I can't speak, you know, like there's a lot of developers who aren't in the marketplace and stuff, so I can't speak for what their plans are because well, you'd have to ask them. But, yeah. If you check out the MSFS 2024 FAQ on our website, there's a statement on there. I mean, I'll find it if you think it's bad news. Where is it? MSFS 2024 FAQ. Here we go. Let's read this to calm people a little bit. Will all purchases users have made from the marketplace be transferable to the new simulator? With very few exceptions, virtually all add-ons that work in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 today will function in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Add-ons that were purchased from the in-simulator marketplace will not need to be repurchased in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Okay? There you go. So that's the official statement on there. If you want to check out the full FAQ and other stuff that we've got on there at the moment, then... Oh, that link might not work. There you go. Try that second one. There you go. Alright. There you go, my little chickadees. Right, what was I gonna do? Let's go get some weather through for Thessaloniki, shall we? Have a quick looky. And we'll go and get that in. So, weather data. How's it looking? So, the wind's 140 degrees, 9 knots. So, it makes sense that we're on 16 for landing. Few clouds at 2000. Temperature's 23. 2.12. QNH 1010. Beautiful. We see, there we go. There's Athens down there. There it is. Very strategically positioned, that airport, isn't it? Freaking massive. Beautiful views. What a song. Who requested this? What a song request. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to have a look at the charts. In the summertime, when the weather... So we got a minima today of 214. So 214 goes into there. Absolutely fine with that. We'll stick LS in. And then, what's the runway length? It's a 2,400 meter runway. We want to get off at Alpha 5 if we can help it, but we're not particularly heavy. I think we should be good with auto brake low, and we can always just go manual braking if we need. And where did the real one park? That's the question. Looks like they went in on stand number 6. They didn't quite do the same arrival as us, but that's fine. So, quick briefing. We're on a Lekpo to Foxtrot. So, Lekpo over the Thessaloniki VOR, out to 19 DME. And then we turn back in for the ILS. Got a couple of restrictions there, but it's, yeah. We might see if we can bring ourselves in a little bit earlier. We'll see. We just want to watch out for some of the terrain off to the east. Should get the glide slope latest of, wow, 2560. 8 miles out from landing. Go around is 3,500 today. Out 7 DME and then a right hand turn back towards the Micra VOR. Yeah. 2,400 meter runway. We'll aim to get off Alpha 5 if we can. Then down Alpha. Probably invite Alpha 4 and in onto the apron. Is what we'll aim for. Yeah, Alpha 4 Delta and then stand 6 somewhere about that. I don't know if the scenery is up to date with the layout, but that's what we'll aim for. Goody gumdrops, right? Okay, so that's there. That's there. Perfect. Top of descent at 11 minutes, everybody. I don't think there's anything else to report. We need to watch out for Skiathos now. There it is, up ahead. It's been quite a while since we've done Skiathos, actually, isn't it? I should do Skiathos sometime soon. It's been a little while since I've flown there. Yeah, got to do a bit of a Wriggles 89 route. The Holy Land. I just noticed the AN225 update on the forums. Do you know if the A320neo is due for an update as well? I don't think so. Not that I've heard of at the moment. I might be wrong, but not that I've heard of at the moment. There will be updates for it. I just don't know when. Download stream. Oh, Dave, if you got back streaming again for... There would be no better reason in my life to fly to an airport than if it got Mr. Wriggles 89 streaming again. Goodness gracious. What a treat that would be. I don't know if Twitch would be able to handle it. I think everything would self-implode. Like the servers would just, you know... Oh my god, what is this? Do I have to listen to this? Do I have to listen? It went from an absolutely incredible song request to one of the worst. Oh, thank God. Basic saving me. Basic saving me with a sub. Thank you, Basic. You like this song? It's awful. Basic, 68 months. Hello, my friend. How are you? Thank you for the super long support with the Prime. I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you are well and having a great day so far. Happy Thursday. Only one more day left in the work week. And then it's the weekend once again. I was going to say that this work week has gone really quickly, but it's probably because it's only been a 3-day work week so far. Crow, hello, buddy. How you doing? Dan might watch it and judge heavily. Is it only subs that can song request? Excuse me for yawning while saying that. Is it only subs that can song request? Yes, it's always been a thing on my channel whenever we've done song requests that it is a subscriber privilege, yeah. Good to see you flying to your home to... Ah, very good, Crow, yeah. Should be there not too long, mate. About 25 minutes, hopefully. You've never heard this cover before? I mean, it's awful. It's 4 minutes long. What sort of torture is this? Absolutely awful. Who requested this? Joe did. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I need to wake up. Did you like the new Santorini scenery shoot? Yeah, it looks okay. It looks okay. I mean, I don't think the texturing and the modelling of the main terminal building was the best thing I've ever seen, but I mean, it was awesome to have You know, and there was no kind of real love spent with the actual terminal interior or anything. There was none of that. But it was lovely just to have an updated Santorini scenery with the updated apron and the new terminal and everything built. Because the Justin one's never been updated. So yeah. I can skip it, can I? Am I allowed? Sorry, I'm gonna. We've listened to almost 3 minutes of it, but yeah. Have some coffee? Oh God, no. 4 p.m. cutoff. 4 p.m. cutoff for caffeine for me. To be fair, that's probably why I'm tired. I had a really bad cup of coffee this morning. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know what I messed up. I don't think the espresso was. I think it might. Well, I think it might have just been a little bit of a bitter shot with the espresso. Didn't taste amazing, so we'll blame it on that. Yeah, not properly caffeinated this morning. Right, well there's the island. Skopolos VOR just over here, which we're going to fly over, and there's Skiathos. How do you calculate when you start the autopilot descent? Well, in an advanced aircraft like this, it will calculate it for you. If you've put your flight planning correctly, can you see this white arrow here? That's our top of descent point, and you can see it here. So 2 TD, 2 top of descent, 38 nautical miles. If you want to do it manually, or you're in an aircraft that doesn't have advanced features, you know, to be able to do that, there are some pretty easy maths that you can do. So you can take your altitude difference and times it by 3. So let's say you're at 30,000 feet and you want to get down to 10,000 feet. So the difference there is 20,000 feet. So you've got to descend 20,000 feet. 20 times 3 is 60. And then just for a little bit of kind of leeway, you can add on an extra couple of nautical miles, 5 to 10 nautical miles. So, you know, roughly to get from 30,000 feet to 10,000 feet, you're going to need about 60 nautical miles. Obviously, if you've got a headwind, a strong headwind, that's going to slow you down. So you might need a bit more track miles. And if you've got a strong tailwind, you're going to get there faster. So you'll probably need a little bit less. And then in terms of how fast you descend, you just take your ground speed and times it by 5. So if we were at 400 knots ground speed, you would times 400 by 5. That's 2,000. So about 2,000 feet per minute. It's all kind of very rough. You know, you'll have to adjust those calculations depending on your flight parameters. But there are some basic maths that you can do to kind of work out this stuff. How'd you like your coffee? With sugar, with milk? So I'm a bit of a coffee nerd. So yeah, I mean, I do a 36 gram shot of espresso. And I only do like locally sourced, well, not locally sourced, but I only do, you know, like independent coffee roasters. And then I'll steam myself some milk for a latte. I'm getting better with my latte art. It's getting there. But no sugar or anything like that. Do you know why times 3? No, I don't. Why no more Twitch streaming? I'm live on Twitch. I'm streaming on both, Alco. You haven't checked Twitch, have you? I'm live on both. I'm live on both. Always good to see some chewy mass in action. That's it. Sean, good evening. How you doing, mate? There you are, Dave. Just for you. I don't know if he's still here. There's the runway. There you go. A bit of Skiathos for Dave. Yeah, we will fly there soon. It's been a little while since I've done a Skiathos flight. It's always a good one. I can almost see you in your shorts at the end of the runway taking pictures like a nerd. Almost. Just about. David, hello. Good to see you. Welcome, mate. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube. I dual stream now, folks. I stream on both platforms. How can I request a song? You do need to be a subscriber to do a song request, I'm afraid. It's just always been the kind of thing that we've done. Good. It's just always been one of the subscriber benefits that I've had on my channel for many a year. Right, so top of descent approaching. I'm just going to stick it down to an even 10. We know it's above MSA. And then we'll make our way down. We are going to be flying back to Santorini, by the way, folks. I'm kind of tempted just to do the straight in one five arrival. There is the cool VOR, like we do like an outbound and then like a DME turn. Well, it's not a DME turn, I don't think, is it? But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We'll see.
Traffic 180 on the runway, and we'll report for the 80.
There we go. Somebody down on the ground at Skiathos. Who's that? It's Jaff 19 Tango Bravo from Athens. That's a short flight. What the hell is Jaff? What airline is that? Never heard of them before. So we've set 77/280. Beauty. Who's that? Oh, TUI Belgium. I had no idea, I'll be honest with you. Everyone did the 2-3. Well, so Joey, it's either the VOR 3-3 or just the straight in 1-5 for Santorini. I don't mind which we do. Obviously the 3-3 is the more interesting approach. Right, mark there's nav altitude in blue. Or flight level 100 blue. Speed. There we go. Right, down we go. So we've only been airborne 35 minutes. Just going to check my emails quickly, see if I've had anything through today. Doubt I have. Nope. Nothing at all. Right, good. How many flights today? Just the 2. Santorini to Thessaloniki and then back. That's the plan today. Should be about an hour or so each way. Thrust idle. There we go. Caught up with the profile. Down we go. Let's make our way into Thessaloniki. It's been quite a while since I've done Thessaloniki. I do like flying here, though. When I saw it, I thought it'd be a nice one. First flight or second? This is the first flight, mate. Yeah. My? What am I speaking? Yeah, first flight. So, yeah, just descending for our first landing. Hopefully we do a better landing with the Phoenix than I did in Porto the other day. I mean, I flared that thing to hell, and it just didn't flare. I cannot get the flare logic in this Phoenix. I really struggle with it. Really struggle with it, I will admit. Is that the one you had to go around? No. I did a go around in the INI Neo Amsterdam last week, end of last week. Using the HOTAS Warthog. So yeah, well, we're using the HOTAS Warthog, but we're also using something new. We've got a new piece of hardware with it, which is this here. So this is the Thrustmaster Ava base, which is now available for pre-order. I've absolutely fallen in love with it. Essentially, you can use it with your Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog stick and the actual like base plate, the flat base plate. But this will now allow you just to customize everything. So you can customize the springs. There's 3 sets of springs and you can change the tensions on them. Centering, dampening, there's cams that you can change. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do with it. And they're going to be releasing like more kind of additional things for it. So yeah, it's my new go-to thing. What's for tea? I had tacos today. Beef tacos. It's very nice. Very nice. Would we be getting a long haul when the fly-by-wire A380 comes out? I don't know. I mean, I did a 5-hour flight on my live stream on Sunday and was disgustingly bored, so probably not. Probably stick to short routes. Older Buffalo, thank you for the 19 months. Hello there, buddy. Thank you very much. The one and only. For 19 months. Hello, my friend. How are you? Out of my mind. Thank you for the 19. Hello, bud. Good timing. Just descending down. Oh, is the Phoenix going to do that thing again that it loves to do? Where it's going to just pin ourselves at the bottom of the speed tape. It's alright at the moment, but... Will, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate you. What about a split stream long haul? I mean, I don't have time to do split stream long hauls. I do a 60-hour pretty much work week. I don't have time to do split stream long hauls, really, unfortunately. It's very rare that I'm able to do them. It's only when I've got a free weekend, which isn't very often at all. You know, I work at least 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And that will obviously change depending on if I've got meetings that go over 5 and stuff. And then I stream in the evenings from like 6:30 p.m. onwards. But yeah, I don't really have any time in my schedules to do split stream long hauls, folks. Unless I have like a day off work, like a bank holiday or something, or take, you know, or Becca's away for a weekend or something. I do genuinely need to book some holiday from work because I've not booked a single day of leave this year. Nothing. So I do need to book some stuff, even if I don't go away, but you know. So yeah, I don't really have time. I don't really have time for it. How do you not get burnt out? I mean, I just love what I do. I do get burnt out. There are times, you know, like I'm not going to deny it, but I love what I do, and I feel super, super generous that, super, you know, lucky and grateful and everything that I'm able to do 2 jobs that I love so much, you know, and that I can work from home with both of them and everything, you know, and all of that. So, yeah. But there, you know, like, I'd be lying if I didn't say I didn't get burnt out. When streaming was my full-time job, I definitely got burnt out on it. But I think that's because I used to put a lot of pressure on myself with streaming, whilst I don't anymore. I can just sit back, relax, and enjoy streaming, you know. I'm going open speed because the Phoenix is doing that thing that it loves to do where it just sits at the bottom of the speed tape. So I started with Microsoft at the end of August. So we're not far out, you know, we're not far out. I've been, wait, when was that? So September, October, November, December, January, March, April, May. Yeah, I've been working with MSFS now for 2/3 of a year. Pretty much almost to the, you know, well, not smack on the date, but yeah. Yeah, 8 months now I've been with MSFS. In the UK at the moment. Oh, nice. You're enjoying the lovely spring weather. Yeah, it's a bit all over the shop at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, 8 months. Nate, good to see you. Fast forward to a long... Well, yeah, so actually, Daniil, you say that. So it's been something that I've been debating is when we start to get like the heavier aircraft in the sim, like the 777 and the A380, when we start running out of like short routes to do, I might actually look at doing some, you know, some time acceleration and just giving it a go. People might hate it, but I mean, I think it would be really cool if I could do like a 4-hour stream in the evening and fly, you know, like a heavy 777 Heathrow to JFK or something in that time. I think that would be cool. I don't see why we have to, you know, I used to always be one of those people who'd be like realism to the dot, never ever use time acceleration. But I mean, when I'm more time limited now with my streaming hours than I used to be, you know, it used to be the case where I could stream whatever the heck hours I wanted. It didn't matter. So if I wanted to do a long haul, I could do it the full time. But now I can't really. So I don't see why we can't do some long hauls with some time acceleration on stream. But yeah. Is it how you expected it to be, or are things really different than when you first thought? I'll be totally honest with you. It's exactly what I thought it would be, which is great. You know, there are some, you know, like I've picked up a lot of new skills, and there's a lot of things that I've had to learn, and there's still a lot of things that I need to learn as a CM. We'll never stop learning. That's absolutely essential. But the role is exactly what I kind of expected it would be and what I hoped it would be, so I love it. We don't have a 777. We don't have the PMDG 777 yet. We need a quality MD-11. Well, TFDI seem like they're progressing well with theirs. So, yeah. You can show it almost like a time-lapse. Well, that's it. If people don't like it, then, well, I mean, I don't know. Increasing the sim rate sometimes is necessary when you want to do a specific flight. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe... I would have thought people would actually rather see me do like a realistic route. You know, like say do Innie Builds Heathrow to Innie Builds JFK and the PMGG 777 in one evening, you know, in only like a 3-4 hour stream. You know, we do the departure and everything, get to top of climb, do our oceanic clearance and stuff correctly, time accelerate all the boring stuff over the ocean when you're just sat there picking your nose, and then go back to normal time, you know, like 150 nautical miles, you know, I don't know, maybe 50 minutes before top of descent, program the arrival in. Because then you'd also get the correct weights. You'd actually see like a heavy departure and a proper landing. You'd see 2 consonants, you know, like I think it would be fine to do. I've never done it before, as I say. I've never done sim rate increases, but I'm just trying to think of it for the sense of, you know, like streams. and the fact that I'm much more time limited now than I used to be. If people don't want to see that kind of thing, then, well, they just have to stick to me either, like, probably actually doing unrealistic routes, because we'll eventually run out of short... You know, there's only a certain number of real-world flights that a 777 or an A380 does that's like an hour long or so. You know, with my time now, I can either do 2 flights that's around about an hour, or 1 flight that's about 2 hours or so on a live stream. That's kind of what I aim for now in the evenings. Otherwise, we'd be finishing the stream at, like, 11 p.m. As it is, you know, I get on my PC at about 8:30 to 9 every morning, Monday to Friday. So, you know, I'm on my PC at least 12 hours a day at the moment. So I can't really push it too much further out. So, yeah. Are you making any other planes like the V2? What do you mean? I'm not making any planes myself, Oliver. I'm not making any planes myself, mate. Wait for FS Labs Concorde to arrive. Oh, I mean, with how slow FS Labs are, we'll probably be waiting until the next Concorde actually flies in real life. Burnout incoming with those kind of hours? Mate, I've been doing it 8 months already and love it still, so yeah, we carry on. But I think the thing is, Nate, is that, like, I used to burn out quite a bit with Twitch streaming, and the burnout was caused because of the fact that it was, like, my sole income. Everything relied on streaming. And if I had a really bad month streaming, you know, it's like any self-employed job. It's really stressful. Like, yeah, it was an absolute blessing. And I loved every second of being a streamer full-time because, I mean, what a career. But, you know, like with any self-employed job, there are stresses that come with that. And it did lead me to me being more burnt out. But now the fact that, you know, I've already done a full day at work and streaming is like my chill-out time, you know, I don't see streaming the same as I used to. And I'd like to think my content has actually improved because of that. You know, I certainly saw towards the last 12 months of my live streaming before I started at MSFS, you know, I could maybe be a little bit more snappy. I wouldn't be having as much fun on the stream. I wouldn't be laughing as much. You know, I noticed that before anybody else notices it. Let's just make sure I don't go into alt here. And let's actually make sure I slow down. So, you know, if anything, I actually feel like, yeah, I'm working way more hours. And, you know, a lot of people in my life tell me I work too much. But, well, I love working, you know. It was lovely yesterday to be able to just take an evening away and have a chill evening with Becca. And I know I do need to do that more. But, yeah, you know, I work 5 days a week, stream 4 days a week, play badminton 1 day a week, and then have my weekend with my family, you know. So, yeah, it's kind of, it's a bit of a mix. And I know that, like, I used to feel unbelievably guilty whenever I took a day off streaming, like really guilty. I would really put it quite bad, like take it quite harshly on myself. But now, it's not that I don't care, but now I don't, you know, I don't have to worry as much as I used to if I do need to take a day off streaming, you know. OSXZR, hello, how you doing? Thanks for the follow, mate. Oh, really, Dull? Oh, that's horrible. Is MSFS making any other free planes? I can't speak about anything that's not already public information, I'm afraid, Oliver. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. If you have a standing desk, I don't have a standing desk, but fear not, I do make sure that I go and have a walk around and stuff. Can you VATSIM while doing time acceleration? Yes, you can, but you cannot do it whilst you're in controlled airspace, and you need to make sure that you're not going to disrupt any other aircraft. So I would probably log off of VATSIM for the time acceleration phase. Right, what was the QNH again? 1010. We've not got too long to go, so I need to make sure I turn off the music. Okay, speed, we're looking good. So 3,000 into there, 1010 is for the QNH. That's set. We've got 23 miles to run, so we're going to want to slow down shortly. 777 release date? When it's ready, mate. That's the release date, when it's ready. Snapey FN, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Just over TSL now. Awesome, Matt. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just going to get us high on that profile again. I'm going to need to use some Geneva lever. When does MSFS 2024 come out? When the release day is, mate. That's when it comes out, on the release day. Which is on the release day, that's when. It's not public information, buddy. You could have got it from that first answer. It's not public information, my friend. I can't share that with you, I'm afraid. Sorry. Oh, Daniel, thanks for the follow on Twitch as well. Thanks. One of our regulars on YouTube, following in on Twitch as well. Thanks, buddy. Mac, I'm not going to call out on Unicom, mate. There's no point. You're the only other person here at the moment. Right, flaps 1. Is the Boeing yoke pack good? Yeah, I haven't used it for a little while just because I need to sort out my setup with it and the clamp. But yeah, it's awesome. Hey, nice, Nathaniel. Oh, Nathaniel, if you're switching over to AMD, have you already purchased it? Because if not, you might be able to get a deal. I've got a sponsorship thing on at the moment, Nathaniel, with AMD. Have a look at that link. You might be able to save yourself a bit of money, mate. Take a peek. Looking pretty good with the glide at the moment. Lock start. Glide slope. So 3,500 is the go around. Start to think about bringing that speed back. It's a bit bumpy. 15 miles, so speed's looking really good at the moment. Hey, Oakwood! Thank you for 33 months. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Hey, on Twitch as well. There we go. You still need to call on Unicom is in the VATSIM code of best practice. There's no such thing as a code of practice. There's a code of conduct on VATSIM, which I'm well aware of as a supervisor on the network. You only need to call out on Unicom if it's going to benefit other aircraft in the vicinity, of which the only other aircraft is in the vicinity is one of my Twitch viewers who flies with me pretty much every day, so he knows exactly what I'm doing. That was a long sentence. Oakwood, thank you for the 33 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, mate. Rap God, call me the next Eminem. Thank you for this. God, 33 months as well. All the threes. Would you try an AMD graphics card? No, mate. I've done various sponsorship projects with Nvidia in the past for graphics cards, and I love their stuff. So I'm very firmly on the AMD side of stuff for CPUs and very much on Nvidia for GPUs. Slim Chewy. I am definitely not slim. You can call me reasonably overweight Chewy, and that would be more accurate, probably. Right, let's go flap 2. Is the Xbox Series S good for MSFS 2020? You can definitely have an enjoyable experience on MSFS 2020 with Series S, yeah. Jayus, thank you for the 4 months. Cheers, mate. You beauty. You do? Ah, well, there you go then. You've already got the answer. Lovely rounded. Yeah, that's it. Jayus, thank you. 4 months with the Prime. Hello, my dude. You're not overweight? I'm not as thin as I should be. I've put on a bit.
2,500.
The heaviest I weighed myself at was I think it was like 107 kilograms. The lowest I weighed myself at was 79.5 kilograms, and I'm about 85 at the moment. So I have put on a bit. I've not been at the gym and stuff for a while. Well, I'm just going to go gear down, chat, because this thing is not slowing down. So let's just get ourselves set to go. All some alerts as well. Come on, Phoenix, slow down. Do I have a landing rate monitor? No, I do my landing rates via Volanta, but quite frankly, I couldn't give a flying flamingo about landing rates. They're like the least important factor of my landings. Center line in the touchdown zone and off by the exit. That's all I want. Look at these views. That looks gorgeous. Right, flap 3. Absolutely stunning. 4.8 miles to go, so speed's really good for that. I'm so sorry, OSXZ. I don't have time in my day to be able to do that kind of a thing, I'm afraid. There's plenty of resources online that you can find, though, to help you with that. Right, flaps full. Beautiful views. Checked. Bit fast. Let's go back. Is the A310 good? Ah, well, it's free in its default. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Do I turn hyperthreading off? Good question. I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think there's a thing for hyperthreading, is there, on AMD? Absolutely beautiful views, isn't it? Right, let's try for a better landing than the other day in the Phoenix. AMD uses SMT. Oh, there we go. Why so low? We're alright. Chill your beans. And slow. We're on the exact approach speed that the aircraft has selected for us.
500.
A backseat pilot here. I don't know why you'd want to be much faster than this.
100 above.
We were a little bit slow, but only like a quarter of a dot on the glide. Now I smack bang on.
Minimum.
Continue. Lovely wind from the right, from the left.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. I literally had to flare at like 40 feet to arrest that. 70 knots, manual brakes. 60 knots, forward idle. That was pure luck, if anything. I had to like flare at 40 feet just to arrest the descent rate, I felt like. Bit of harsh braking at the end just to make sure that we get off at Alpha 5 for Mac. And there we go. Welcome down, everybody. Beautiful. We'll take that one. Centre line. I think it was alright with the crosswind, wasn't it? I thought the winds were going to be like 140 degrees at 10. And then I noticed we were like 110 degrees at 10. And I was moving it a little bit. I tried to decrab, but I don't know what the centre line was like. Do I have a stream delay? No. Beautiful. Or did it look weird in the scenery? Right. Clean up. The white lines are off to the left. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Thessaloniki. Beautiful. Yeah, happy with that. There we go. Very nice indeed. I enjoyed that one. Do I use FS Realistic? I do. I need to make sure I've got the correct profile loaded, actually. Might have made it look like even more of a greaser than it actually was. I didn't have the correct one loaded, but I have to do this like every time. It's really annoying. Oh, there we go. Now it looks a little bit bumpy. Right, let's just turn on a bit of that. Get GSX going. So we're going gate 6. Swiss Sport I'll go with. Okay. So we're going to continue on Alpha, and then there's the right on Alpha 4 we're going to go for. We're clear of that other runway. Let's turn that off. Mr. Xeon, hello, how you doing? Really didn't want to slow down on the glide there? No, I struggled as well. I really struggled. How do you turn off the assist buttons? In the assistance options in the sim. A whole menu page like dedicated to assistance options, so you can customize which ones you want. Right, unpausing the alerts. I don't think I missed any, but we'll just unpause. Whoops. And let's go get that APU on. Good stuff. Have I done a flight with Brussels Airlines? Yes, I have indeed. Although the last time I did a Brussels Airlines flight, everybody said that I just looked like Tintin. Although I think that was when I had less of a receding hairline and no beard. But it probably wouldn't be the same today. So yes, but I have done flights with Brussels Airlines. Right, we will slow down to watch Mac land just behind us. There he is. Oh, he's greased it. Oh, yes. Oh, that was beautiful. Very nice. Right, here's stand 6. Right, APU's avail, good. And here we are. So this is the MXI designed Thessaloniki scenery, folks. If you've never flown in before, it's quite nice. Does the job. And we are going to be flying back to Santorini. I think somebody might have asked that earlier and I might have missed it. But yes, we are flying back to Santorini. Fear not. Okay, parking brake set, APU's avail, I'll stick the bleed, I guess. You don't have to use the bleed if you're just going to turn it off again when the GPU's in. But... okay, right, shut down. There we go. I saw there's a new update to the Embraer. Is it just the release of the freighter, or have they actually updated the Embraer and like added some new stuff to it? Because if so, I need to get that. My beacon light off, seatbelt signs can go out as well. Should automatically do deboarding for us. Oh, really, Crow? Oh, nice. Are there any free planes for Xbox? I don't know if there's anything available on the marketplace. If there's not anything available on the marketplace, it will just be what comes default with the sim. Right, so I'll put Jamie landed into Santorini earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had the new scenery as well. I'm pretty sure he was checking out the new scenery. I didn't have a chance really to go into people's streams and say hello today. I do like to go in people's streams when I can in my work day and just pop in and say hi, see how people are doing, but I was slammed today, so I didn't have a chance. Santorini, is that what he was calling it? There we go. There's a lot of other stuff too. Ooh. Okay. Is the only way to get the freighter if you get both? Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe we'll do the Embraer tomorrow. I was actually going to do the Embraer today. Yeah, I was going to do the Embraer today, but then this Santorini scenery released. So, yeah, maybe we'll do the Embraer tomorrow. I was going to do a flight to Barcelona or something with a city update. But, yeah, right. Okay, so that's off. APU's there. That's all good. Yeah, right. Anyway, there we are. Flight complete. Ah, there's Mac. Nice and quickly. If you're planning a return flight, be aware runway 28 at LGTS is most active for takeoffs and runway 16 for landings. Yeah, I'll have a look and see what they're using on flight radar in a moment. You can purchase it separately, but it's €25. Sorry? €25 for the freighter variant. Considering there's one real-world aircraft, or no one uses it. Right, okay, I'm going to be honest here. I've been actually quite impressed with the update progress on that FSS Embraer, considering I've only flown it for a couple of weeks. It has come a long way, but yeah, I mean, it's over €80 right now to get both variants. And there's no custom autopilot yet. How much are they going to be charging for all of it together when it's like fully released? It's going to be a lot. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think their prices are very steep. Right, that's just my personal opinion. Right, let's have a look at the statistics then for the flight. Oh, there we go. So 1 hour, 6-minute block time, 54-minute flight time. There was our call departure. Didn't do the full DME arc term, but Did a nice turn direct to Netis. And then there's the approach. All went according to plan. And then, yeah, so for those of you who care about landing rates, it was a minus 91, 0.96 on the G-force. But the most thing I'm in... Well, we were not that far over. Surely not. Were we did we really touch down that far over the runway? Everybody would have gone rip, rip, rip and thought my left wheel was off the runway if we had landed that far down. That far off to the left. I felt like we were pretty central. Anyway, but yeah, we were in the touchdown zone still and off at Alpha 5, which is what we wanted. Yeah, that was, I don't know. Maybe I was that far left, but I think I would have noticed it if I was. How is the landing rate calculated? Yeah, it's literally just your feet per minute of the main gear on touchdown. But it's a little bit broken because it doesn't take into account any runway slope. And you'll especially see it in the G-force factor. So if there's like differentiating runway slopes, it'll be weird. It's why I don't really care about landing rates. I'm much more interested in, did I land in the center line? Did I land in the touchdown zone? And did I vacate where I wanted to vacate? That's way more important than landing rates. I know it's like a nice thing to look at, landing rates, but it's really not my... kind of big priority, I'll be honest. Right, anyway, there we are. So we're safely down on the ground. We are going to be flying back to Santorini. So we'll put some more music on. Get those song requests going again for you folks. And we'll get set up. So, call sign for the return is 7 Yankee Romeo. There we are. And then I'll just go and get things set up. Drone over to the runway and take a look at the center line. Is it a bit weird? Oh, I remember that from here before, actually, when we last flew here. It was all over the shot. We lined up for departure and it was completely balked. Yeah, I remember. It might have been fixed. I might just not have updated the scenery, but, you know. Right. Okay, that's all set up. And then we can go and do the actual flight planning. So the real one went up to 31. So it's 4274 for the flight number. LGSR to LGTS to LGSR. Time. We'll have to change this in the sim, obviously. And then with Volunteer 7 Yankee Romeo for the call sign. We'll see what runway they're departing on. 31,000 for the cruise. So what are they using right now? Oh, this one's about to go. What did the last one depart off? Ah! No, they're using 1.6 for departures. Using 1.6 for both departures and arrivals. See you later, said thanks for tuning in. Nah, they're using 1.6 IRL. There's a buzz just gone. I'd be surprised if it was 2.8 when the winds are... Actually, no. Yeah, no, I'd be surprised if it was 2.8. We'd have a stonking tailwind. And then, yeah, we can do the 1.5 arrival. I don't mind. We can always change it when we're there because it doesn't really matter a tremendous amount at this stage. Okay, that is all good. So we'll generate the flight plan. Airtime's not saying only 45 minutes. You're fit. No, you. No, you. Oh, sorry. You're talking to Twitch chat. Sorry. I agree. Twitch chat is pretty fit. Right. File the flight plan. And we'll load the new route in. Oh, we're going to be flying back over Skopelos again. There you go. You're actually speaking directly to the music bot. Ah, cool. At least you clarified. That's fair. Right, LGTS to LGSR. That's all good. Oh. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you just know it? The amount of times that I scroll through Instagram and just think of that song. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you just know it? I'm not trying to fool Twitch chat, even though I would like to fool Twitch chat. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you just know it? That song was absolute genius. There's no way anybody can say that song's terrible. Exclamation mark. Doc is not a command here, although it would be a cool command. Right. I think we're good. Let's get back in the sim. Turn that down. Good. Oops. Okay. So, deboarding should be complete, which it is. So we'll go to my flight, import the next flight. And then we just need to change the time of day in the sim. So it's 13:17 in the sim. So if we go 13:40, yes. That's fine, 23 minutes. Mass and balance. With the aircraft. You need to play... Oh, but to be fair, I don't actually actively listen to them. I just like that song. Just for that chorus, that's it. Okay, so that's doing its thing. Yep, that should be getting stuff going with refueling. Let's go and have a look at the flight plan for the return. Take a gander at what we've got in store. Oh, we're actually going to be pretty heavy, so that's going to be fun. So we're V7 4274, 30th of May. Can you believe we're in June this week? From Thessaloniki back to the new Santorini scenery in EC Zero fuel weight, almost at the max, 60.7 today, so we're pretty heavy there, but we are within limits. Takeoff weight is 65.7, landing is 63.6. So we just need to make sure that we're not going to go over our max zero fuel weight with the final load sheet figures come through. Cruising flight level 310 for only a 45-minute flight, it's saying on this. 2,000 kilograms of fuel that's going to use. We're going to take 5.2. We're departing 1.6 out via Lekbo on the 1 Bravo, and then it's got us in right now on a 1.5. Which I'm quite happy to do, because we can come to Santorini again soon and do the 3.3, but they were using 1.5 in real life, so I'm quite happy to do the straight in for 1.5 today. So that's what we've got in store for our flight plan today for the second flight of the evening. Hopefully the fuel truck's here. Yep, there it is. So fuel truck's arriving, and you can see the passengers are also getting on board. Walking underneath the wing. And the fuel's rising, which is good. Let's go and do another weather update, see what we've got. That's not allowed. What's not allowed? Are you okay, Becca? You're having a moment. LGTS. This song is already in the queue. Oh, okay. Hello there, Joel. Welcome back. So the QNH is still the same. Yeah, winds 120 degrees, 10 knots. So it does make sense that we're going off 10 for departure. Definitely don't want to be going off 28. That would be a stinking tailwind. Temperature's 23, so it's nice and warm still. Late lunch today? No worries, mate. You don't need to apologise. Gary, hard at work. Hard at work or hardly working, eh, Gary? chilling out. Look at him, just taking in the view. Relaxing for a bit. Not got a care in the world, does he? Right, flight plan uplink then. So we are VOE 7 Yankee Romeo 15 310. So we've got 60.7 and 31.6. God, I swear I always get that figure. And then the fuel should be 5.1, did we say? By the way, folks, we are not going to have time to go through all of those song requests today, so you might have to wait until next stream, which will be tomorrow, for them to play if you are 5.2. I don't think we're going to have time to get through all of those today. Written in quite a few. Kieran, very well. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You're going to the pub after work tomorrow. That's a good idea. All good, thank you. Nice. Good. Right, so we're out via Lecpo. So departing... No, not 16. Oh, no, it is 16. Lecpo 1 Bravo. Insert that. And then... is it just a VOR approach? What have we got? Into Santorini. So we've got an RMP from Exossi. Well, that'll be the one, won't it? Yeah, it'll be that. Oh, there it. No, actually, we could do the. We could do the VOR runway 15 from Peksan. I don't know if it really matters. That's just going to take us straight in anyway, isn't it? Yeah, no, this will give us a slightly shallower descent profile, so let's go with that. So RNAV 15. Peksan. It's the Peksan. I'm just going to pin this. Peksan 1 Echo. And then it should give us Exosi as a transition. Good. Can't have a drink because I'll be driving. Could you not get a taxi? There it is. Yeah, good. Right, happy with that. What about your car? Oh, you're staying... Oh, okay, you're staying literally straight after work and going straight to the pub. I would go to the pub after work tomorrow, but I'm technically still unemployed. We'll just go to the pub anyway, JS, mate. You can just go to the pub for longer. Right, what? Unless you want to drive me to work tomorrow. No, darling. Because then you still have to get a cab back anyway. You might as well stay with as you are. Right, so Lecpo 1 Bravo, straight out to 10 DME from the Micra VOR. And then inbound Lecpo. And it's above 7,000, so I'm just going to set 7,000 in as our... Actually, no, 6,000 is the transition, so we'll put that in. Dash dot altitude dot. Is fueling complete? It is. Seatbelt signs can go on. So we're departing 16. Optimal, no. Packs on. Sync the load sheet. We can go full length, can't we? We don't have to do... Yeah, we can go Alpha 1. Calculate. So flat 1, tracks 58, 137, 140, 140. Means you can go in the morning. It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, right? Cool, 137, 140, 140, flat 1, down 0.4, flex 58. That's all good. That looks fine to me. Good. So we'll just want to confirm the final load sheet when that comes through. I'm going to go and get the APU started, though, because quite warm. The cabin will probably be heating up, so we'll go and do that. In terms of taxi and pushback, well, pushback nose right onto Delta, and then it's out via Alpha 4, down Alpha for Alpha 116. So that's nice and simple as well. You might get this question a lot, but any plans to fly the MD-80 on stream someday? Joey, it's a really good question, mate. I haven't flown the MD-80 for a long time on my live stream. I do need to get it back out of the hangar. I just kind of need to get myself in the mood for it. The MD-80 is a really great add-on. I just need to get in the mood to fly the MD-80, and then I like it, and I give it a fly. The problem that I have with the MD-80 is that I physically despise the Leonardo UI and UX with their app. It's just awful. It's so complicated to get liveries and stuff working and everything. It's just not fun. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really fly it too often. It puts me off a bit. But yeah, I should fly the MD suit. I was thinking, actually, I realised that recently I've not been doing a tremendous amount of variety. It's just been like 320 and 737. So we'll definitely fly something different tomorrow on stream. I've got no idea what yet. I was going to do the Embraer, so, but, you know, we'll do something different tomorrow. We won't do an Airbus A320 or a 737 tomorrow. I do apologise that there's been a bit of lacking in variety of aircraft recently. Although we did do the 787 on Sunday, so yeah. CRJ. I don't actually own the CRJ. I used to when I owned MSFS on the MS store, but then I switched over to Steam and got a new license and everything, so yeah. Yeah, we've not flown the A300 and stuff for a while either. Yeah. We could give the A300 a go. I think Jamie flew the A300 today on stream, didn't he? I think he flew it today. Dash 8. We don't have a Dash 8 in MSFS. I wish we did. Yeah, Bob, there's honestly loads of great stuff in Indonesia and Malaysia in that area. Cargo 7-4 hop. Yeah, we could do that tomorrow. Yeah. Fly the Skyvan tomorrow. Oh, God, I forgot we were going to do the Skyvan today. I actually flew the Skyvan for a bit yesterday. So we did a little moderator fly-in thing yesterday, or a little group flight with our volunteer moderators yesterday, and I just took the Skyvan up for a spin. It's really good fun. What I could have done is actually left the external power on the bus so that it wasn't draining as much fuel with the APU. So we'll do that until we're finished with the loading of stuff. It's good fun. I might pick it up. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's phenomenal how quickly it can bleed speed and everything. Just I think because of the way that it looks. Oh, Ben, hello. Thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Hello, what have we got? Ooh. Oh, that's an ATR wing view, that is. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, well done, mate. I've never flown on a turboprop before, so yeah, not flown on an ATR. Thank you for the cheer, mate. Hope you had a good time. Luxair. No, oh, God. Luxair, Luxembourg to Dubai. Ugh, that's a long flight. No, thank you. That's too long for me. Was kind of on the fence about buying the MD-80 myself. The add-on is absolutely phenomenal. The Leonardo Mad Dog is phenomenal. The quality of the add-on is brilliant. However, unfortunately, it's just my personal opinion, I do not get on very well with the Leonardo UI, like their app. It's just a faff. It's just a faff. It really is. It's the exact same as how they used to have it in P3D, and it's just not progressed, and I just think it's a bit convoluted and overly complicated. But, I mean, the aircraft itself is phenomenal. If you can get past that, it's bloody brilliant. It's a really good add-on. Greg's Game Center, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome, Greg. And you're here on YouTube as well. Hello, just watched a video of yours from 4 years ago. Goodness gracious. 4 years ago. Did I look younger and thinner? You like the Leonardo UI? Yeah, so here we go. So we got somebody in my Twitch who's saying that they actually like the UI. I flew it in P3D. I didn't even like it then, if I'm honest. Right, final load sheets here straight away. So 60.7, so we're not over max 0 fuel weight. 31.6, no revisions today. So we can go and disconnect the external power now. Put on the beacon light. Just signal to GSX that we're ready to go. and we'll get this show on the road. I will say the new update for the Embraer has been enjoyable. Obviously can't wait for the FMC and VNAV, but the new update feels smooth. Nice. I'm actually really tempted to fly that tomorrow. As I say, I was going to do an Embraer flight today, but then this Santorini scenery came out, so that took priority. So I think we probably will do an Embraer flight tomorrow, even if it's just... Do you guys mind tomorrow if we kind of just chill out and do one flight and do a slightly longer flight? Maybe like an hour 45 to 2 hour flight tomorrow and just kind of wind down into the weekend? If you guys don't mind, I'd greatly appreciate if we could do that tomorrow for a flight. I'll find like a nice 2 hour Embraer flight or something. Syrian, thank you for 21 months. Hello, buddy. Thank you, mate. What LGTS scenery is this? Paul asks. It's MXI design. Thank you very much. 21 months, mate. Cheers. The mask goes on. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you, buddy. You are only a quarter of a year away from the 2-year anniversary. Very much appreciate it. How many subs are we even on now? I don't even have a sub goal up. Oh my god! I did not realise we were there. Well, I'm just gonna... I mean, this... Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. I'm gonna... Yeah. I did not realise we were there. Holy moly. Breeze have a cool livery. Oh yeah, Breeze. That's a good... Oh, facing... So I want to face... Oh shit, what direction do I want to face? Do I want to face north? Yeah, I want to face north. Okay, it'll be Cat C. Yeah, so facing north onto Charlie. Thessaloniki traffic, Voltaire 7 Yankee Romeo, stand 6, push and start facing north. Cat C point. Ash, good to see you. Hello, mate. Yeah, I've not thought about Breeze before. I was going to do another BA, like, Euroflyer route or whatever it is, you know, out of London City and fly out of London City again. I was going to do London City to Barcelona. That was today's stream plan, but then it changed, obviously. Patches, hello. Cheers, my dude. Thank you for the 61 months. Hello. It's, so it seems. So it seems. We are all subscribing today. The subscriber train has been awesome today. Once again, you folks have not been shy with the resubs, and it is hugely bloody appreciated. I hope you're still enjoying the content after over 5 years of subbing. That's wild. Ash, yeah, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Right, okay, so engine number 2. Yeah, so I was gonna do London City to Barcelona, which is like an hour and 45-minute flight today with BA, you know, is it Eurofly, whatever it is. But then the Santorini scenery released, so we changed plans. So I could just do that flight tomorrow, or if you folks would rather see something else, like I can do something. We can do Breeze, or an airline maybe that we've never flown before. Last time we did the Embraer, we did Azul. So we've done some Brazilian ops recently. But yeah, I've never flown with Breeze before. I was going to do like an Air Montenegro flight, because they go to Tivat. So we could do, I think there was like a Bremen, or like we could maybe do like Bremen to Tivat or something. That was about 2 hours with Air Montenegro. There's quite a few we could do. Right, Avail on number 2. Start number 1.
Traffic agent 580, taxi,
runway 10
via Alpha and Fox.
Lovely. They're taxiing to runway 10. Okay, well, we're going 16, which is what they were using in real life, but that's fine. I think they're going to a different airport. Yeah, they're off to... The Aegean's flying to Rhodes. Bit of depth of field mode. Although I'm terrible at using it. Okay, let's just turn that off. Awful. Are there any EMB flights to KMKE? Oh, I don't know. You'd have to have a look, Mac. Have a look on Flight Radar, mate. I've not seen. Sky High fly around the Caribbean in their E190s. Oh, that might not be a bad idea. I think I actually watched a Just Planes video about that the other day on YouTube. As I say, so tomorrow's plan chat, we want like a flight that's about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. in the Embraer, I think we'll say. That's going to be my plan for tomorrow. I mean, anything can change, you know, but that's going to kind of be what I'm aiming for. Right, ground crew should be getting out the way. APU can come off. Gatwick to Katowice. I do not want to do Gatwick. Gatwick on a Friday evening sounds like hell on earth on VATSIM. Miami to Santo Domingo. Ooh, that sounds fun. That's a bit different. Quarter brake max. So we're going to 1-6, aren't we? So we're going Charlie Alpha 4 Alpha. And Thessaloniki traffic, Volatea 7 Yankee Romeo taxiing Alpha 1 holding point runway 16 via Charlie Alpha 4 Alpha. Don't fly on VATSIM then? Yeah, it's a bit crap when you don't fly on VATSIM though, isn't it? Especially like, because you just don't see anything. We're going to wait for that Aegean to go, chat, because they're going off a different runway to us. They're going off 10. But Ben, yeah, that might be quite a nice flight. I'll have a look tomorrow in my lunch break. It's usually what I do in my lunch break. In my lunch break at work, I'll have my food and plan what I'm going to do on the stream and set it all up. It's quite a nice little, you know, way to break up the day. Work for 4 hours, have some lunch, and, you know, and then work out what I'm going to do for the stream at the same time and get that all set up and then get back to work again. Finish work. Have an evening meal and then stream. Hello there. That was bloody quick.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure.
That was
for takeoff.
insanely quick. You're very efficient today. Denver to Monterey. I don't even know if I've got... Oh, there's really good freeware for Monterey, actually, isn't there? Is that only like an hour and 50 minutes? I guess so. It's quite far north, Monterey, isn't it, in Mexico? Oh, really, Schmicklu? Yeah. Okay, well, we could potentially do that as well. I kind of want to do the Embraer tomorrow, I won't lie, because I'd like to do the one tomorrow. Ever since I downloaded the new enhanced A320, your game has been so laggy. I mean, the A320neo itself will not make your entire simulator laggy. Especially if you're not flying it. So, yes. But thank you for the follow, I guess. Speedbird, thanks for tuning in. Hello, how you doing? Onios, I mean, considering you literally just followed the channel and pasted that straight in, I'm not even going to bother to answer it, mate. Hello. Thanks for the follow. I don't even know what that means, my dude. Is it some, like, baiting question? Probably. Alright, let's do a takeoff config. You're crying right now. Oh, dear. Feels bad, man. It's brain rot. Yeah, it sounded it. It means, do I have a large ass? Ah! New follower comes in and asks those kind of details. Got it. I'm really sorry, Oniels. I don't share that kind of information. You have to pay for that kind of stuff with me, boy. You have to subscribe to my OnlyFans. Right. Okay. Is there anybody arriving? There is. I'm going to line up 16 anyway because their age is out. Thessaloniki traffic, Volatea 7 Yankee Romeo lining up runway 16. We're going to hold the departure for the Aegean on 10.
Thessaloniki traffic agent 580, line up and take off runway 10 in 1
You're ready to hit the button. Push the button. Oh, that was a pop song back when I was a kid. Porto to Zurich in a Helvetic E195. Wow, that sounds like a good one as well. Although, well, to be fair, we did Porto earlier this week, didn't we?
Traffic DOT 19 Tango Bravo, we are vertical of the airport for the ILS 16.
Vertical of the airport. Right, so we're just going to hold for this Aegean to go off the parallel runway, or not the parallel, the intersecting runway, chat.
Norwegian 580, takeoff, runway 10.
Maybe we could go at the same time, see how close we could get to each. I'm kidding, I'm not going to do that. What I will do is I will pause the alerts for departure. Ever seen such a messy centre line? They definitely need to go to Specsavers. Did they do it with their eyes closed? Did the 3 blind mice create the centre line on this scenery? Yeah, it's pretty shocking, you are right. Is it like that in real life? Oh god. Whee! Off they go. What's the bet that we cause a TCAS RA with them? Oh, there's Mac taxiing out. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? And Thessaloniki traffic. Volatility 7 Yankee Romeo departing straight out runway 16.
Thessaloniki traffic agent 580. Airborne climbing flight level 310 on the LECO 1 Charlie departure.
They're also on a LECPO, so this could be interesting. Actually, is it a good idea for me to be taking off? No, it's not. Okay, and Thessaloniki traffic, Volatility 7 Yankee Romeo, we're cancelling takeoff just if we're on the same departure. We'll give a minute spacing. Let's be sensible here for a second. It's probably not a good idea to just fire off the runway if he's on the same departure as me off a different one. Yeah, we're on the 7 Bravo, but we're going. Yeah, we're not in the exact same. Yeah, but look, look at the difference, Mac. If he's there, it's probably not a good idea for me to fire off the runway here, is it? That would definitely cause a TCAS RA. He's on the 1 Alpha, so we're going to the same waypoint and they converge, so it's probably best we give him a moment. So, yeah. Yes, Ash! Indeed they are, yeah. So we're sponsored with AMD for the month of June. Well, and the end of May. So that's awesome. So you can get some more deals on AMD for the month, which is awesome now. I'm really excited to be working with them again. Right. Let's do it. And Thessaloniki traffic. Volatility 7 Yankee Romeo departing 16 LECPO 1 Bravo. Let's get going. Can you ask them to add the 5000 X3D? Unfortunately, I can't. I wish I had the option to ask which ones they could include on it. Yeah, who knows what I did there. Who was eagle-eyed and spotted it? Or did I get away with it? Manflex 58, SMS runway, order thrust blue. Dan spotted it. Of course you did. You spot everything. 300 knots. Might have left the parking brake engaged until about 70% N1. Okay, positive climb. You're up.
Thessaloniki traffic, Monster 2 Charlie Daniel, line up, runway 16 for the LECPO 1 Charlie departure.
Bob, it's just on the CPUs, mate. Just on the CPUs. If you have a look at the link, then it'll give it to you. Okay, styled it out.
Traffic VT19 Tango Bravo Charlie, final runway 16. Stop picking that.
Turning that down before somebody just shouted on frequency. Just climb, climb! What's the dot debug? Let me just turn that in so I can see who's shouting on the frequency. Okay, speed's coming up nicely. Terrain looks a lot better now. I don't know why it looked so weird earlier on. It looks a lot better now. Okay, flap 0. Beautiful. No, mange, no. I don't know what it was, to be honest. It could have been anybody. So I've got the thing up so I can see when somebody speaks on Vacuum now, so if there was anything. Right, ground spoilers can go. 6,000 is the transition out. Let's clear ourselves all the way up to 31. And we'll set standard because we're clearing ourselves through to a transition level now. I'll leave the standby on local until we get through. I don't like this spacing with... to be fair, he's 8,000 feet above. So it shouldn't be a factor. Can we see them? Oh yeah, there they are. There's that Aegean. No, range is fine. It's all good. Chill, chill, chill. Don't bring attention to it. Right, standard set on the standby as well. And there we go. Right, I guess I better get the music going again, hadn't I? Because we got a lot of song requests going. Here we go. Here's the song. Zaslinger. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Fun glitch Jamie had. Oh, go on. Good and you? Yeah, very well. Thank you, mate. Thanks for asking. Oh, that's fun. How did that happen? Is that because... Oh. Is that because he had two... No, I guess it's nothing to do with the fact that he had two airports over the top of each other. Turn it up! I think you are really fit. Don't you just know it? There we go. Ah. Uninstalling scenery and running a replay. Yeah, that did it. This song. Even though I would like to. Wow. Wow, Bob. I'm now going to be so self-conscious at the event. Right. Seatbelt signs out, and we're going to be landing. Oh, very nicely. About 40 minutes from now. Are we even going to get to 310? We should do, right? Oh, yeah. So, well, landing. Yeah, well, 2030. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful. So, yeah, it's not a very long flight, this one, chat. 40 minutes or so from now. Paolo, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Over on the YouTube stream. Welcome, welcome. This song. This is a very geezer song. I mean, this is early 2000s, right? Tailwind, yeah, we got a bit of a tailwind, and it's a straight out departure and straight in approach, so that obviously helps. We're not going to have all the time in the world to do these song requests, folks. I think there's quite a few in the list right now, which is fine, but well, actually, no, it looks all right. If we can't do all the song requests today, they should carry over to tomorrow's stream. Hopefully, anyway. Some banter in it. In it, blood. Would you believe this song came out 20 years ago? Weirdly enough, I would actually. Yeah, weirdly enough, I would believe it. Yeah. Oh god. Am I going to have to put a timer on? I think I am, aren't I? I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, they're a likely ban evader, so it's evade, so it's not showing the message. They're telling me how much they love me. Likely ban evader. Account created 1 minute ago, following since 26 seconds ago. They're trying to send loads of messages, but you guys can't see any of the messages. They're sending me love from Moldova. What's the point? I do love it. Oh, a bit of Fleetwood Mask. Fleetwood Mac. It's because I said Red Tusk there. I'm not trying to fool you. Oh. Any plans to get the X-Plane Flight Factor 777? You're asking me if I want to spend around $80 US for an aircraft that the screens shut off mid-flight, was released probably as a knee-jerk reaction in an alpha state for the because the PMDG 777 is somewhat close and doesn't even have VNAV. How long has that aircraft been in development? Like half a decade as well? When was it first announced? Surely it was before MSFS. Yeah, no, sorry. Don't get me wrong. I've loved Flight Factor products in the past. And the sounds in it sounded awesome yesterday. But, nah. I don't plan to get it. It's an alpha not released. There were people who were able to purchase it, though. It was available on the X-Plane store. I've got a friend who was able to purchase it. I think it was like $80 he purchased it for. He didn't get it like sent to him by the developers or anything. I don't know if you can still do it. I've not looked. Good night, Becca. Oh, is that what it says on there? I don't think you can actually buy it. Oh, he bought it. Like, a friend of mine bought it. I don't know how he bought it. Did they have it, like, on a limited thing? Or, I don't know. Some people could buy into Alpha. Oh, right. I think you should expect bugs at Alpha stage in fairness. No, right, okay. I'm not saying that an aircraft shouldn't be bug-free in Alpha. You're taking words out of my mouth there. I never said that. I never said that at all. Of course a plane's going to be buggy in Alpha. I just think it's really interesting that there's suddenly a load of publicity around it and like people are streaming it and being able to show it off when it's in such an early state. It's been so many years since that aircraft was announced and we've not really had a whole lot, and now suddenly, just as there's all this hype around the PMDG 777, suddenly this aircraft is publicly being shown in an alpha state, even though it's got many features not even implemented yet and core functionality like VNAV. I just think that's interesting. So yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't even be planning to get it anyway. I've had great fun flying some of the Flight Factor stuff before. As I say, you know, I used to really enjoy flying the Flight Factor 757 and 767, and I thought 767-400 was awesome in X-Plane. I really enjoyed it. So I don't doubt when the plane's complete, it's going to be a good product, but I think the price scale could probably be very high. And I just feel like the timing, especially around with the PMDG stuff, is interesting. And it's just interesting that they kind of like publicly... Wait, did all the songs just get removed? Did all the songs just get removed? Is it like skipped a song there? I don't know. And it's just really interesting, you know, like they let Jamie show it to 700 viewers yesterday and the screen shut off mid-flight. Yeah, you can go with the whole thing of, okay, it's an alpha, but like, I don't get where the good PR is in that. I think Jamie had an issue starting an engine as well. Like the engine number 1 wouldn't start, and then something happened with the flaps after landing or something. And it's just like, that's just not good publicity, is it? Black box got a CTD. Yeah. It's just not good publicity. I feel like it's just deliberately timed around PMDG. I think if I might be wrong. It's just, you know, speculation. But I think if the PMDG 777 didn't have as much hype as it did right now, they wouldn't be showing it. But yeah. I wonder if they will do a TFDI and ask people to stop streaming it. No idea, mate. No idea. I hope the people who have been streaming it haven't paid for it. Yeah. The sounds on it looked awesome. And I loved some of the stuff that they were like planning to do, like the way that you can call the purser and all of that stuff, but yeah, there was no documentation. It didn't look great yesterday when Jamie didn't know how to close the doors, and it looked really convoluted to get the doors closed and get set up for pushback without any kind of direction from the developers or any manual or anything to read. Jamie got sent it by the devs. Yeah, I know Jamie got sent it by Flight Factor, but I don't know about like the other people who have streamed it and showed it. I don't know if they all did. Which GPU did you have before the current one? I had a 3080. Yeah, I had a 3080. As I said, I don't doubt that when the Flight Factor 777 like fully releases, like a full release, it'll be a very good aircraft. It'll be a very good aircraft. I have no doubt about that. But I just thought it's just an interesting one to look at, kind of like take a step back from and go, okay, they're sending it to a few streamers, so they evidently want it publicized, even though it's got core functionality missing. There's no documentation over the convoluted things that you need to do to even close doors. There are evidently quite a few bugs with it, which I think Jamie discovered quite a few yesterday. And it just seems coincidental timing with the whole hype around the PMDG 777. It would be very interesting. We'll never find out. It would just be very interesting to know if they were going to do this same tactic, or sorry, same marketing push with alpha and streamers. If the PMDG 777 wasn't, you know, having this much hype. Sending it out to streamers is also another way to find out issues and bugs, though. Yeah, it's also another way to have 700 people on a live stream see your aircraft not perform very well. You can find out many bugs without sending it to streamers. You can find out many bugs by not showing things publicly. Oh no, Skywings. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you can find something with it. I'm sure you can. Ultimately, your choice if you want to get it or not. Well, yes, that's quite self-explanatory though, isn't it? That doesn't negate the fact that it probably wasn't the best look that its first public showing on the most popular live streamer in the whole of the community's channel was riddled with issues. Do you know what I mean? That's the point that I'm trying to make. Did you see the Hot Start Discord? No, I'm not in that Discord. I love the Hot Start dev team, but unfortunately that Discord is quite well renowned for being quite a toxic place, which I don't really want anything to do with. I'm not really one for that kind of a vibe. Yeah, that's it, Barry. That's what I'm thinking. That's what my speculation is. As I say, it's pure speculation, but that's what I think it might have been. Yeah. It's sad to see how toxic some parts of the X-Plane community become. Oh, I mean, like, there's toxicity everywhere on the internet, in every corner of a community. There's toxicity in Microsoft Flight Sim community, you know. There's toxicity everywhere. Luckily, just overall in the whole Flight Sim community, on the grand scheme of things, it's very minor. Having worked in a, you know, FPS esports background, Flight Sim is very tame when it comes to toxicity, very tame. But, you know, it is still there. It's all over. Right, enter destination data. Gosh, not long to go, is it? Let's go and get some weather. What's the longest commercial flight with an A320? Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't know, mate. A Neo or just a normal A320? A CEO? So the winds, 210 degrees, 4 knots. So yeah, it works that we're doing 1.5 really. 210 degrees, 4 knots. Few at 1,000, scattered at 2,000. Temperature's 21. QNH is standard actually, 1013. The minima for this approach is 1490. Hiccup, excuse me. We're doing an RMP, so we don't need to arm LS. What's the runway length? It's not a very long runway, is it? 2,200 meters. I'm going to use auto brake medium, I think. We should still be fine with auto brake low, but we're actually relatively close to max landing weight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The app's in the 140s, VLS 136. We'll go auto brake medium. We can always disengage. Good. Right. Sorry, Matt. I've just realised that I've been pretty slow in this cruise. Do I need to speed up? Yes, I do a little bit. Let's get a little bit of speed on. Sorry, Mac. I wasn't paying attention to that. You only just got to stop a climb. Okay, I'm going 7.7 and then 7.7/280 in the descent. S7 flight 7 hours. God. There you go. Ben says it as well. Rosa's got it. S7 3063. There you go. Longer than London to Dubai. That's ridiculous. AMD Ryzen! Yeah, look at that. That's quite a cool overlay thing when that comes through. That's all automated, by the way. It's really clever how it works. Like, it automatically changed the title of my stream. It automatically makes the command in chat, and it automatically does the overlay. It's so anti-faff. My dream as a streamer. Not having to spend half an hour setting up things. Beautiful. Do you think X-Plane has some potential or a bit something over MSFS? I mean, it's difficult to really say because I don't really know what X-Plane are going for. There's obviously a dedicated community of people in X-Plane. There's a dedicated fan base of X-Plane who will, you know, always choose X-Plane over any other sim. And so it will always have that fan base. So it's got potential in that regard. I don't know really what its potential is to grow further than where it is now and how many new users they're getting to the sim, how many people, you know, like how many new people they're getting being attracted to X-Plane, or whether a lot of their flying audience or users are just people who have already experienced the sim. So I don't really know. Don't know. As I always say, you know, like, even though, like, obviously with work and with what I'm doing on stream, MSFS is my focus on everything. I don't really care what people are flying in the sim as long as they're having fun. I really don't. If people are flying, you know, like if people love the Dash 8 and love the 727 and all those things and the Challenger 350 and all that stuff in X-Plane, you know, A346, all those things. If they want to fly those things and the X-Plane does it for them, brilliant. If people just love the 747-400 and only get that in P3D, cool. You know, as long as people are enjoying what they're simming, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I wish Hot Start would come to MSFS. I really do. I really do. Zulu, unfortunately, I can't really like take like slight suggestions and things and pass them forward just via my Twitch chat. They would need to be like officially filed on our forums and stuff for those kind of things, so like feedback items and stuff. Sorry, I know that's a pain. Unfortunately, it's not just a simple case of kind of going, hey Chewy, do you reckon they could do this? And then suddenly I can just forward it and it gets done. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Who made this volatile livery? I don't know. I found it on the flightsim.to. Kind of annoying with the free cam automatically rotating. I mean, you can just press spacebar and it fixes it. Hot started doing an A220, but I'm pretty sure that's just for X-Plane. We haven't heard anything from P3D after they came out with V6. Well, we never heard from them anyway. You know, Lockheed Martin's P3D was my full-time money earn. You know, like I was using their software as my full-time earnings basically via their software streaming for like 3-4 years, even before I got into X-Plane. To this day I don't know a single member of the Lockheed Martin staff have prepared. Never had any contact with them or anything. The only contact I've ever had with any staff on the X-Plane team is when one of them added me on LinkedIn. That was it. Obviously, I know a couple, like I know Austin and stuff like that, but I've never actually spoken to an X-Plane developer. I wish, Miku. I wish. I wish. Yeah, it wasn't today, Nate. It was a couple of days ago, but yeah, I heard. Apparently, it might have. There's rumors that it might have been deliberate, which is horrible. Is it possible to play older versions of MSFS on modern PCs? Yeah, absolutely. FSX is available on Steam. I've got it installed. So FSX, there you go, Steam edition. It's available on Steam. You can get it. You can play it. Yeah, you can do all of them. There's even a website where you can do like FS 1. I think it's FS 1.0 to FS 4.0. You can play on a browser. I think somebody's got it on a GitHub. You can actually even do it in MSFS. There is a way. It's an Easter egg. I won't tell you how to do it, but if you look it up, there is a way where you can set certain Garmin avionics screens to play old flight sim versions in the sim. It was introduced with the 40th anniversary update. Yeah, DA62, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, you can play old FS games or sims in MSFS. Have a look at it. Have a look. It was with the 40th anniversary edition update in the DA62, yeah. I can't remember if it was with anything else. Right, let's start our descent, folks. We've only been airborne for 26 minutes, but down we go. I tried following a tutorial on how to do it and it didn't work. Oh, really? I think it's still working. I mean, I could try and find out with work tomorrow and actually find out if it's still incorporated, but it obviously was a thing. I could try and find out. Right. So, down we go. For Santorini. Should be landing in about 20 minutes, folks. Got a company message, which I'm guessing is just the ADO thing. I still haven't set up the thing to do stands with this. Whoops. Good. I don't know what the first flight... Well, the first flight simulator that I got was FSX. I've still got the boxed copy of it. I don't think I remember playing anything before on any other... Well, I mean, you can't really call it a flight simulator. I played, like, the old Ace Combats. Ace Combat on, like, you know, PS2 and stuff like that. I never... They did an Ace Combat 7, and I think I got it on Steam, and I don't think I ever really played it. Have I got it? Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. Oh, I played it in June 2019. Oh. Maybe I should actually install it for a bit of nostalgia and give it a go. Is it good? Oh, Unrealistic says it's actually amazing, and then Nate says it's not very good. What are the ratings on Steam? Very positive. I might have to give it a go just for a bit of fun. I used to love playing Ace Combat when I was a kid. It's really weird that I was like an Ace Combat kid, but then never really got into fighter jets like to sim with. I've always been an airliner guy. I've done a bit of DCS and stuff, don't get me wrong, but... The story, at least, the flying is super arcadey. Oh, I wouldn't care about the flying dynamics. I wouldn't care if the flying is arcadey. That would be part of the fun. That's part of the fun of Ace Combat. Hey, look at that. Nice. Oh, it was committed suicide. Oh, that's horrible. I need to... Okay, no, sorry. Sorry, I was just checking something. Right, anyway, how we doing? We're looking good. On our way. I need to update SimFX. I forgot, I've not updated SimFX. There was an update out for it the other day. I don't want to do... How's our spacing looking? I think we should be fine. Bit of other traffic around, but we're going to be the first aircraft in by the looks of it. Should be good. The difficulty is insane. To be honest with you, I'm one of those people. I don't care if I play like a story player game on like the easiest difficulty. I don't really like playing story player games and stuff for like the difficulty of completing them. I just enjoy, you know, like doing it for the story. It's like Hogwarts Legacy and stuff like that. I don't have it on the most difficult. I've never finished that game actually. I do need to do that. But I didn't put it on the highest difficulty because I just enjoy actually doing the story and having fun. I don't enjoy spending 8 years trying to defeat a boss or something. I don't know, it's just me. I'm lazy, I guess. What did that last message mean in the FMC? Which one, buddy? Which one was that? Sorry, I missed which one that might have been, Joey. Hogwarts Legacy is awesome. I don't know why I never completed it. We streamed loads of it, and then I just stopped playing. I do that with so many games, though. Do that with so many games. Tried it on the 1660, but it kind of said, yeah, Skywalker Saga was great too. Yeah, didn't finish that. I'm terrible when it comes to story games. I just forget to finish them. and then I keep thinking, oh, I need to go back and play that again, but I've forgotten the campaign. Oh, good. Well, that's it, Alpaca. So did I. I was so excited for that title. And I grew up with Lego Star Wars. It was like my favourite game as a kid. But for some reason, I never completed this one. It's weird. You looking forward to the Acolyte? Yes, I cannot freaking wait for the Acolyte. I am so excited for it. I would be tempted to not watch it and then just download them and to watch them all on the plane to Vegas, but I will probably just watch them anyway and then still download them for Vegas. Plus, we got House of Dragons Season 2. Oh, actually, that's what I'm going to do this evening. I'm going to finish the stream. I'm going to have a shower. And then I'm going to watch... I'm going to start rewatching House of Dragon, like, Series 1, ready for when House of Dragon Season 2 comes out. 777 before Vegas? I don't know, mate. I don't work for PMDG. I've got no bloody clue. No idea. Oh, Joey, it's basically like a mock thing if we were flying for an airline in the aircraft, that it was like if we were delayed from the time that we said we'd be departing, we might need to send them a code to explain why we were delaying. It doesn't actually link up with anything. Well, Ben, the thing is that I do the complete opposite. So, like, with Hogwarts Legacy, like, I could have easily completed the story by now. Like, Becca was way further in the story than I was. She'd completed this. Becca's 100%ed Hogwarts Legacy. She's done everything. All the side quests, she's, like, all the book things, she's got it all. But her, like, for most of the campaign, her level was, like, 5 levels below me, because I just went and did loads of side quests and leveled up my character. That's probably what my downfall is. Right. I'm going to put the seatbelt signs on, chat. Not long to go. We'll set ourselves down to 3,000 feet, and the QNH is actually standard, so we can just put 1013 in. I'd probably complete more story games if I didn't do a lot of the side story stuff, but yeah. I just feel like it's weird. Like, I feel like I would never do the side story stuff if I didn't do them. If I just went through and did the campaign and never did the side stories, I'd probably never ever do the side story stuff. I'd just complete the main campaign and then be like, all right, well, I've finished the main campaign now. I don't need to do anything else. So I prioritize the side content stuff, do loads of that, but then actually never end up finishing the campaign. Do you know what I mean? I always feel like a lot of the time I have to have like a point of playing. Like I have to have something that I'm working towards. And I feel like if I completed a main campaign, well, I couldn't use... I just feel like I wouldn't be... Like, there'd be no point doing character progression or something for me because it's just a few side... I don't know. It's weird. It's just the way that I've always looked at things. Right, we will make this the last song, chat. I feel like we had loads of song requests in and then they all suddenly disappeared. I don't know what happened if the song request thing messed up. Whatever. To be fair, I don't have time to play them now. I really don't. I don't remember the last time I even had time to play something like Hogwarts Legacy or something. I really don't. I'd have to substitute sleep, which I'm not willing to do. Right, we are looking in pretty good stead at the moment by the looks of things, chat. Approaching back towards the island of Santorini. Just up here. Yakuza games. Oh, nice. It's too warm to want to sit in and play? Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright, should be slowing us down to 250 any second. There we go. The last game I put nearly 120 hours into it. It's always weird for me, like coming into that, like when I've got like I've got well over 3,000 hours in MSFS and everything. But like 120 hours is really good for a game. I think that's one of the things that makes simulator titles so interesting. Is like, I remember, I think it was when like Hogwarts Legacy or like Baldur's Gate or something came out. People were like, whoa, like over 100 hours of gameplay, including side content. That's incredible. And like, that's really good for like a blockbuster title to have that many hours gameplay. And then I think of things, you know, like other titles like Call of Duty or and like Flight Sim. And it's just like, it's timeless. Do you know what I mean? I've got 3,000 hours plus in this sim, and there's still so much stuff that I could do in it that I've not done before. It's weird. Right, anyway, so we are below 250 now at 10,000. We'll stop the music there. Lights are on. We're down to 3,000 on the local QNH. Good. So we're just about to turn over Pectan. Steering wheel, yeah, that can definitely get you down a rabbit hole, but they are very good fun. I think the fact that there's no progression in Flight Sim, yeah, well, I think it's the fact that it's just there's so much openness. Like, if you want to do progression stuff, you can do. Like, there are mods out or like add-ons out there to do that kind of stuff for progression with like a career thing. So if you like that kind of stuff, there is, and there's like virtual airlines and stuff. But there's just so many different places to fly, and there's so many different styles of flying. You know what I mean? Just gonna make sure that you don't get high on this profile. T248, yeah, that's what I use right now. I mean, I don't really play any... Whoa, what happened with the weather? I don't really play any racing games, so I don't really know how good it is for that kind of stuff. But I've used it for truck sim and farming sim and stuff in the past, and it's awesome for that. Right, the only thing that I've not done is just pull up the stands. Oh, it's fine, it's there anyway. And what's the go around Al? Go around altitude is 3,500. It's a left-hand turn eventually to Lekra. Good. 110 gigabytes? Bloody hell. That's about as big as MSFS. Right, final app. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that. So that's picked itself up, which is good. Santorini traffic, Volaterra 7, Yankee Romeo, 4 miles from Exoxy for the RNP runway 15, Santorini. I don't even want to know what my MSFS folder is, honestly. Right, we're not slowing down. Do you want to know an interesting fact about the A320 chat? Did you know that the difference between this and this is nothing unless you take out the autopilot? So if I put that there and then go full speed brake, it shouldn't... Well, that's because we're turning now that it's looking like they're changing. But look, can you see how they don't really move? Well, they're not moving at all. I'm moving my speed brake lever right now, and you'll see that there's nothing really happening. That is as per... Oh, flat one. The real aircraft. So, if you want to get full speed brake deflection, you'll hear it in real world. If there's pilots struggling to get down and the aircraft's just not slowing down and getting down, they will disengage the autopilot just to extend full speed brake. Somebody said about it on the MSFS forums earlier about the Unibuilds A320 Neo. They said the speed brake doesn't fully work. I go past halfway and it doesn't fully extend, and I'm like, yeah, that's modeled correctly. That's how it works. So yeah, Uzi, so when you've got the autopilot engaged, you can go to about halfway, and then anything past that will do nothing. That will not make a difference to the speed brake on the wing, unless I took out the autopilot. As soon as I took out the autopilot, then you can get full speed brake. But until then, it won't do anything. I can't take flap 2 yet. I'm going to need to actually use that speed brake a bit. It's not slowing down. Yeah, learned something new today. There you go. So if you're wondering why your aircraft isn't slowing down or the speed brake's not doing a great job with the A320, take out the autopilot and see if that helps you. Right, flap 2. Santorini traffic, Volatere 7, Yankee Romeo, 8 miles, RNP, runway 15, Santorini. Okay, we're going to pause the alerts. Oh, cabin's ready. Very good.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Baltic, just as you said. You know what, Baltic? I'm going to unpause just to show your alert. Thank you very much indeed, mate. 16 months. There we go. See, I wonder if it's the scenery. The terrain looks rubbish here. It looked really good earlier on. Baltic, thank you, mate. 16 months. Appreciate you, mate. The scenery looked really good earlier on when we were at Thessaloniki, but it doesn't look great here. I wonder if it's just the islands or something. Weird. I know. Thank you so much, mate. 16 months and still going strong. Very, very much appreciated. Right, flaps 3. 5 miles. Looking good. It's custom. I wonder if... I don't like it. It takes away all the ridgeway. There's like no ridge lines or anything.
100 above.
Flaps full. I don't like it. Weird. It's like there's no... It's just like a flat terrain. It's like when you've got just ortho in X-plane with no mesh or anything or whatever it is over the top where you can see stuff. I don't know. Right, okay, so lights. Landing. So we're landing, no blue. Flaps are full. Runway's clear. Now it's not a very long runway and it's not a very wide runway, so
1,000.
I'm not exactly going to aim to grease this one completely. 1,000 feet is checked. We are stable. 9 knot crosswind from the right. Hello, Phoenix. How thin that runway is.
I
Think rate.
I know.
Pull up.
They're fine. What are you talking about?
30.
What are you talking about?
Retard.
Just
Set.
added power on at 20 feet
Right.
and said too low terrain pull up. Oh, I'm happy with that. Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Manual brakes. 60 knots. What idle? We'll roll out to the end. There we go. That was really weird. Too low terrain. Pull up, whatever it was. Yes, I am. I'm using the new Ava base. Yes. Just about to see it there. There we go. Welcome back down to Santorini, everybody. Beautiful. I'll take that. Right on time as well. Should probably actually brake at the end of the runway, shouldn't I? Santorini traffic, Volatere 7 Yankee Romeo, clear of runway 15, taxiing Golf Alpha to the bay. I didn't realise there was a military there. Beautiful! There we go. Happy with that. Ethan, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Just finished up our flying for the day. Taxi in though. Where should we go and park? Go a little bit further down the apron, shall we? Let's go on stand 2. Actually, I'll see if we've got a walk-in stand. Oh, we'll go on one of these walk-in stands. We'll go on 5. So we'll go in via Delta and then straight in there. So it's going to be the second left. Stop the clock as well. Beautiful. Right. Unpausing alerts. There you go, folks. 50 cards. What, have they been announced? Not for the military apron yet, must be. Oh, there's Mac. Nice. Beautiful. Thanks for flying with us again, Mac. Not yet. Oh, okay. Use my centre line. Let me guess, are they on stand 5? No, I don't think they are. What airline's that? LTU? Who the hell's that? LTU? Who's that, chat? An old German airline. They are logged in as LTU on VATSIM. LTU 260, flying from Dusseldorf. Looks like we're going to go and park next to them.
Santorini traffic, Volta 2 Charlie Tango.
Air Berlin. Oh, you don't know LTU? Well, if I did, I wouldn't be asking. I mean, I've probably seen some of their stuff before. It just doesn't off the top of my head. In my head, I didn't recognise them. I'm sure I've seen some of their aircraft before. And just, oh nice. Oh, they did Teagle as well. Oh nice. Right, good stuff. There we are. Okay, parking brake set. Didn't need to use that in the end. APU's available. There we go. Shutdown 1. Shutdown 2. Perfect. There we have it, folks. Welcome down. Off to the Maldives. Oh, I might have even seen that. Okay, that should automatically do deboarding. I shouldn't need to click anything there. External powers very quickly with us. And there we go, folks. Welcome down. Beautiful. Well, that was a nice rotation, wasn't it? I certainly didn't wake up this morning thinking I was going to be doing this. Oh, look, there's an Aegean coming in from Athens, I think. That's quite nice, actually. We saw an Aegean depart before we left here, and now we've seen an Aegean land back in. Just after we get back. Oh, look at this. Look at all this traffic. This is great. Oh, there's somebody on the old scenery. Boo. Boo. Mac, don't park on stand 4. Oh, and they've even made it off by the exit there. They're a pro. Love it when it's busy like this. Shame we've had 0 ATC today.
Passengers bus
Would have been nice if we'd had a bit of ATC, but oh well. Right, let's just review the flight quickly. Wait, it said passenger bus is coming. I swear I selected a stand that had walk-in, no bus. Oh, faff. Oh well, whatever. Right, let's have a looky here then. So, it was a 286. Well, I'm happy with that on that runway length. 1.02 for the G-force. Well, that's perfectly fine. Looks like we were nice and central, and there's the main markers. So, yes, I'm more than happy with that for this airport. So you might go, oh, ouch, my back, 286. But, I mean, literally plumb on the centre line, on the markers. 1.02 for the G-force. And no troubles with the vacate or anything. So, yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Flight time 45 minutes, block time an hour. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I thought I selected a stand that had a walk-in thing, but it's doing a bus. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, that Aegean's gone now. It was parked across. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back down to Santorini, the new 29Palms scenery, which is available for purchase now. I think it's quite a premiumly priced scenery. It's about £16. It's like 19 euros or so. It's quite a premiumly priced product, I think, for what's included. But it sounds like they've got lots of stuff. You know, I think they've included quite a lot of detail around. Didn't they do quite a lot of stuff with the island as well? I would have loved to have maybe seen the modelling and the texturing as the actual main terminal building a little bit not look like IKEA flat pack scenery. And I would have loved to have seen a little bit more detail with the interior if they are going to model interior. Like, if you're going to model an interior, model an interior. It's a bit half-baked, isn't it? It doesn't exactly set my imagination on fire, this. But it's an okay scenery. It's nice to have an updated scenery with the updated terminal and the updated stands in the correct place and everything. So, yeah. Nice to have another one to add to the collection. Beautiful. Yeah, they modelled the whole island. Yeah. Do we know if they did custom stuff for the actual scenery around itself? Because I wonder if that's why it doesn't look great. I'd have to uninstall it and check back and see. I don't know. Anyway. Why would Airbus make it like that, though, with a speed brake? I've got no idea. No idea at all. Right, my dear friends. Well, I am afraid to say on that point, it looks like all 4 aircrafts are down safely on the ground in Santorini, which we are as well. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks all so much for tuning in and supporting the stream once again. It's been another lovely 3.5 hours of flying fun on the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. It's the last stream of the week tomorrow. And the plan is to probably just kind of wind down for the week, into the weekend with a longer flight. We'll just do one flight tomorrow, maybe like an hour and 45 to 2 hour flight. And I'm looking at maybe updating the Embraer, the FSS Embraer. So we'll check what's in that update and maybe do a flight in that. All right. So yeah, and it will be the last stream of the month as well. So I'll find a nice route to do to take us out in style. Very much appreciate all the support today. Thank you so much for all the awesome support. Checking out the stream, whether you're here on YouTube or here on Twitch as well. Very greatly appreciated. I'm off for a shower, to watch a bit of TV, and to probably start thinking about what I need to pack for Vegas. So yeah. Right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday, folks. See you tomorrow evening. Good night. Happy landing.